Well, good morning, Expresso fam. It is quarter to the weekend, baby, and we are channeling all that good energy, getting ourselves prepped for a great day ahead and definitely a fantastic show. Good morning, Mr. Ryle.
Good morning. Listen, I'm feeling a bit weird. I haven't worn a tie in
a
ages,
while,
so trying to get myself done up and did. I've got like final checks to get through. It feels crazy.
No, it looks good,
but it feels formal. I feel like I'm confidently ready to take charge of today, Mzansi. And let me tell you, Thursdays never looked this good. And it's not just the tie and this beautiful dress that I'm next to. There's more coming.
There's
you worry.
so much coming on your Feel Good Breakfast show this morning, and thank you for choosing to join us this morning because we're channeling everything to do with confidence, creativity, and then owning that power. Now, we're joined by two inspiring women. We've got Momo Tseki, a beautiful, well-loved face around these parts, and Chrissy Wetterings as they unpack Step Into Your Power. Now, this is an event creating bold spaces for women to reclaim their confidence and live with purpose. Ral, I got to ask you, what is your power stance?
Ooh, power stance today. It's got to be a... Bring out the traps, baby. It's a power move and it's a power kind of a day, and that's what we're talking about. But it doesn't just mean power from Cape Town. Yeah, this power is going across the country. Jersey's where it's happening, and the beautiful, illustrious Chanley is standing by to tell us what's happening your side of town.
Morning, Chan.
Oh my goodness, I absolutely love all the compliments. Good morning, my sunshines. As they said, so much to look forward to on today's show. We're catching up with Thando Makubu. He's the visionary behind Soweto Creamery, and we actually visited him 11 months ago today. We found out how his journey from Jabulani to national recognition is unfolding, and then later, award-winning singer and stage star Brian Temba joins us to talk music, legacy, and his return to the spotlight. We also have Warren Masimola joining us, the absolute South African legend. But it's just after 6 a.m. and our girl Carissa has your news headlines.
I definitely do indeed. With just 2 minutes after 6, thank you so much, Chan. Let's get straight into your national news headlines, and we're talking budget speech, where Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana says South Africa's debt is stabilizing for the first time in 17 years, marking a major milestone for public finances. Now, he presented a 2.7 trillion rand budget against a more positive backdrop, despite ongoing global uncertainty. Reforms and spending have narrowed the budget deficit and lifted investor confidence. Now, debt is expected to peak at 78.9% of GDP before gradually declining, while the economic growth outlook improves to 1.6% in 2026. Higher than expected tax revenue allowed the government to withdraw previously proposed tax increases without jeopardizing fiscal sustainability. Now, in other budget news, Minister Godongwana also announced increases in social grants and inflation-linked excise duties. Now, old age, disability, foster care and child support grants rise, with the old age grant increasing to 2,400 rand. Social relief of distress continues unchanged. Now, excise duties on tobacco, alcohol and fuel levies are adjusted to match inflation, including a 9-cent petrol levy rise. Nearly 884 million rand will shift to the Office of the Chief Justice, allowing it to manage its own budget, strengthening judicial independence. A further 687 million rand will enhance court capacity, with specialized court funding to follow soon. Let's take a look at the continent now in Zimbabwe, who has pulled out of negotiations with the United States on a new health deal that would have replaced the aid program dismantled by former President Trump. The U.S. Embassy in Harare has confirmed. Now, critics warn the agreement risked shifting control of disease response systems and gave Washington broad access to health data. The $367 million 5-year deal aimed to support 1.2 million Zimbabweans on HIV treatment. Ambassador Pamela Tremont said the U.S. will now begin the, quote, difficult and regrettable, end quote, task of winding down its health assistance in the country. In other news, Japan's defense minister has confirmed plans to deploy surface-to-air missiles on Yonaguni Island near Taiwan within 5 years, marking the first time a clear timeline has been given since the proposal in 2022. Now, the move comes amid heightened regional tensions, with China viewing Taiwan as its territory and not ruling out force. Relations between Beijing and Tokyo have been strained since Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi suggested Japan could activate its self-defense forces if Taiwan is attacked. Analysts warn any conflict could draw in the US and regional allies, including Japan. Now, for your first bit of news, let's close up with a heartwarming story with cross-continental effort. Now, American vets from Florida's Palm Beach Zoo recently helped save a white rhino named Tunza in Zimbabwe. The male rhino was suffering from a parasitic eye infection that left him at risk of blindness. Collaborating with local vets and rangers in Hwange National Park's Community Rhino Conservation Initiative, the team introduced a, quote, ridiculous, end quote, but effective plan, coaxing Tunza with his favorite foods, gradually gaining his trust and gently administering eye drops. Now, over 2 weeks, he learned to tolerate human touch, with local staff trained to continue care. Tunza is now healthy, and the success highlights innovative conservation efforts, giving both rhinos and communities a hopeful future. Can't help but wonder what kind of food they definitely coaxed him with, but that is where we leave your news for 6 o'clock. It's time now to get your first delve of sports with Raul.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. And let's chew on all things sport right now. We're going to start off with cricket news. And New Zealand defeated Sri Lanka by 61 runs. And that was in Colombo after a dominant all-round display. Now, recovering from 84 for 6 wickets, Mitchell Santner's 47-run innings and Cole McConkey's unbeaten 31 lifted them to 168 runs for 7 wickets, with Sri Lanka's chase faltering early and never recovering, slumping to 107 runs for 8 wickets as Rachin Ravindra claimed 4 for 27. Well, sticking to cricket news, and now let's move to the Queens. The women's Proteas posted 361 for 8 wickets before sealing a thrilling 16-run ODI victory over Pakistan women in Centurion. Now, Annadie Dirksen smashed 90 runs and took 3 for 59, while Tasman Brits added 77 runs, with Pakistan replying with 345, led by Aisha Zafar's 75-run innings, but fell short as South Africa clinched the series 2-0. Now, the third and final ODI will be played on Sunday in Durban. Well, moving to rugby next, and I know a lot of you are wondering what's happening with the Bokke. Well, check it out. Rassie Erasmus named a 49-man Springbok squad for their March alignment camp in Cape Town, featuring 11 uncapped players. Now, junior standouts Riley Norton, Cheswell Joost and Marcus Miller earned call-ups, while Emmanuel Chituka and Yaku Williams also received first invites as preparations begin for 2026. Well, rounding up this edition of All Things Sport, we move to footballing news, and Paris Saint-Germain advanced to the UEFA Champions League last 16 after a 2-2 draw with 10-man Monaco, winning 5-4 aggregate. Now, on top of this, we also had Atlanta staging a dramatic 4-1 comeback over Borussia Dortmund, winning 4-3 on aggregate with a last-minute penalty, while Real Madrid edged Benfica 2-1 to secure a 3-1 aggregate victory. Of course, there's more UEFA Champions League action happening tonight, so we'll be giving you the latest from that tomorrow morning. But for now, though, it's time to figure out what to wear today. And Chris got the latest when it comes to weather.
Well, thank you so much, Raul. Let's delve into weather for the first time this morning, starting out in Polokwane on this Thursday. Now, let's get into your partly cloudy skies that will begin the day, and temperatures ranging between a mild 18 degrees and then climbing to a warm of 29. Now, light northeasterly winds are expected throughout the day, but looking ahead for the rest of the week, it will stay fairly warm with rain forecast on Friday. Let's move over to Klerksdorp next, where you can expect a partly cloudy start to your day, with temperatures sitting at 17 this morning and then rising to a hot 30 degrees later on. Moderate winds from the north will keep conditions slightly breezy. Now, from Friday onward, rain is expected to move in and continue into the next week. While Pretoria, it's mostly sunny skies for you with light northeasterly winds. Now, temperatures range between 18 and 29. Cloud cover will become the theme for the rest of the week, with increasing chances of rain as the weekend does approach. Out in Johannesburg now, you'll experience mostly sunny conditions as well, with temperatures ranging between 16 and 26. Now, there will be moderate winds coming through from the north, and showers are expected from Friday, with a 55% chance of rain continuing into the weekend. While on the side of Mbombela, your temperatures today will range from a cool 18 to a warmer 28 degrees. You'll have partly cloudy skies with gentle winds coming from the northeast. As for the rest of your week, expect temperatures in the lower 30s with rain forecast for Friday. Out in Bloem today, you'll experience mostly sunny skies accompanied by moderate northwesterly winds. Temperatures, they'll start off at 14 and peak at 29. Now, you are in for a fairly hot day with rain forecast going into the weekend. From Bloem, we move over to Richards Bay now, where you'll experience sunny skies with light southeasterly winds. Temperatures climbing from 23 to 28 today. As for the rest of the week, the theme is partly cloudy skies, and there are chances of rain on Friday and on Sunday. The beautiful Durban, you're up next, where today you'll experience sunny skies. Temperatures will range between 22 and max out at 28 today, with gentle winds from the northeast. For the rest of your week, expect those temperatures to be in the high 20s, peaking at a nice 32 degrees today. Over in Mthatha, today you'll start with mostly sunny skies. Now your temperatures, they'll start off at 16, but you'll have a high of 29 degrees to enjoy. Moderate winds will be coming through from the east. Looking at the rest of your week, it is looking like it's going to be a little bit wet as the weekend approaches. In Cradock, it's mostly sunny skies expected for your region today. Now, your temperatures will range between a low of 13 and a high of 31, with gentle winds from the west. Now, you'll enjoy sunny spells for the remainder of the week, with rain expected on Saturday. Rebecca, you're up next, and you're in for a sunny day. Yay, thankfully, with strong gusts of wind reaching 32 kilometers per hour from the southwest. Temperatures will range between 16 and 25, and warm weather will persist and continue throughout the weekend. Gorgeous George, it's your turn now, where today you can expect partly cloudy skies with up to 85% chance of rain. Temperatures will start off at a cool 13 and rise to a comfortable 21 degrees. You will have some light winds coming from the southwest. The rest of your week does look nice and sunny, perfect weather to get outdoors. Can we say the same for Cape Town? Now, you start your day in the mother city with partly cloudy skies and moderate winds coming from the southwest. Temperatures will range between 15 and 22 degrees today. Now, the week ahead promises sunshine and warmth, definitely ideal for catching some breath. Out in Sutherland, you'll experience sunny skies in your side of town. Now, your temperatures start at a chilly 8 degrees, but then get to a warmer 22. There are moderate winds from the west, and you can expect temperatures in the lower 20s for the rest of your week, and strong winds picking up over the weekend. Let's head into Kimberley next, where you start off your Thursday with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures, well, they will range between 16 and 31 today. Moderate winds are expected from the southwest. Now, sunshine dominates the rest of the week, but there is some rain that will come through from Saturday into Sunday. And closing out in Uppies or Uppington today, you'll experience mostly sunny skies. Southwesterly winds will be present throughout the day. Now, your temperatures will range from 17, but then increase to 34. And looking ahead, high temperatures will persist throughout the week. Sunday, some relief with a high of 28. Some good weather all around across the country, and we hope a sunrise morning view to match as well. So let's see what it looks like in Randburg through the eyes of Kayla. And yes, Kayla, well done. Randburg looks absolutely stunning. Now, that is kind of my old stomping ground when I used to live in Joburg, and I will have to tell you that this is the best that Randburg has ever looked. Thank you so much for making sure that you captured that beautiful morning view, and you can enjoy the beautiful day out in Jersey at 29 degrees. That's what you can expect in your side of town. But we appreciate you, Kayla. Thank you so much for doing your country so proud. For now, though, official duties have been wrapped up. Let's get into the rest of the show. We've got so much power and empowerment to get into.
Yeah, power and empowerment. And as I empower myself and get adjusted to wearing this tie, we kind of have a bit of a flip. I'm getting smartened up, and then everybody else is going to the island getting speedoed and bikinied up. And if you kind of figure out what I'm talking about and you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's fine, because it'll only make sense now, because this is what the conversation is about. We're talking about the Tropica Island of Treasure, which is back for another season, and that's why everybody's putting on the swimsuits. Now, the question we have for you is, who would your dream celebrity teammate be? Come through with those answers, and I know there's a lot of people that you want to put on that list, because wow, we've got so many incredible superstars in our country, from singers, from artists, from athletes and stars, you name it. We want to know what that list is, and hey, maybe we'll even reach out to them and get them on the show. You never know. We've got the power to do some crazy things, and especially when you have a queen like this on your side, you've got the power to do so much more. So come through with those answers, though, Mzansi. The number is 063 036 9649. Don't forget the hashtag Expresso Show. We were just asking what celeb people want to have with them on the tropic island of Treasure to compete with?
Oh my
Who'd you take?
goodness. That's a tough one. It would have to be somebody super strong. I think she might have done this before, but she is definitely strong. Clint Brink's wife.
Oh, yeah.
I think her name is Stephanie or Steph.
Yes.
That girl, I know
That's
for
a good
sure,
choice.
will carry me through. She's got the strength and definitely the tenacity. So she would be somewhere on top of my list.
You know what I would do? I would try and get myself a sevens rugby player.
You know what?
Think about that. Think
Yes.
about the intensity. Think about the brains on them, the
Moving
agility.
quick, fast.
Oh, they're made for it. I don't know about the swimming element, though. We'll have to figure that one out. But besides, listen, come through. Let us know what your favorite celeb would be. If you could get on the island, tropic island of Treasure, it is back, and we're celebrating everything about it. And also celebrating a whole lot of magic right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Right. There's a reason why I chose a woman, because we are empowering women and making sure that you step into your power. Two incredible individuals are going to join us on our couch in just a little bit. We've got Mo as well as Christy that are going to get into this wonderful conversation about an event happening on Saturday. So if you're in the Mother City and you're looking for something to do, this is definitely to add to your list.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Well, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show on this Thursday. We're going to make sure that we even Woman Crush Wednesday-ing on a Thursday, all right? Because today we're joined by two powerhouse women who are redefining what confidence truly looks like. We've got the incredible Momotseki, who is a founder of the Confidence Academy, and then also Christy Wetterings, who is a career and confidence coach. And together they will host an incredible day. It's called Step Into Your Power. It's an event about creating bold spaces for women to just stop shrinking. I think we've had enough of of that in 2026, reclaim their confidence, and then live with clarity and also purpose. So please, let's give them a feel-good welcome. Come on, everybody. Give it up for the girlies. Good morning, guys. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Very
Carissa.
well,
Good. How are you?
Good. I love how everyone got the assignment with a touch of red from your hair
Yes.
to your jumpsuit. We are here in our confidence. Red is the color of confidence.
Red is the color of confidence, Carissa,
And
and
this is
I love
what
it
we're
on you.
channeling.
You look so beautiful.
Stop it. Right? She can stay. She can stay. But I do want to talk about the Confidence Academy. This is something of a brainchild of yours that
Yeah.
you had from conception to what it is today, and another event coming up on Saturday. So stepping into your power. It's a space where women are ready to say yes to themselves, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I mean, you can correct me on that. What was your personal turning point to get to a point where you felt, I can't be the only one?
Yeah. You know, I think there's a time where all of us just come to a point where we have to redefine confidence for ourselves. You know, what is confidence to you? When do you feel confident? What makes you feel confident? And that, you know, going on that personal journey and just rediscovering myself and redefining confidence, I got to learn so much about myself and I got to find my confidence. But then I understood, you know, it's more than just confidence. It's more than just an external thing. It's more about knowing who you are. It's about identity. And so that was an invitation for me to really just go within and know who I am. Who's Mo? You
Who
know,
is Mo?
without all the titles, without the validation, without anybody saying what. Who's Mo? And that is what I want to do for the women. That is what I want the women to come and experience at this step into your power, because I really just want to create this space where women can come back to themselves.
Yes.
It's so empowering, like for you to take on that journey of becoming and find yourself, because the moment you find yourself, Carissa, you really just know what you want.
Absolutely.
Everything else becomes so clear, you know? You get to know, this is what I'm working on. And nothing else stands in the way, because now you know who you are and you know where you are going.
And once you know who you are, nobody can tell you
Yeah.
anything differently, right?
Yeah.
You're standing in your confidence and making sure that you're in alignment as
Yeah.
well, which is such a beautiful place to be when you talk about purpose and influence.
Yeah.
So, Chrissy, let's come to you, because I know that that's the work that you do every day. You know, so many women, myself included, struggle with shrinking themselves in their careers. You look around and you try to play small, act small, and accommodate the space you're in. So, what are some of the practical steps that we can perhaps take if women do find themselves kind of playing a little bit smaller than they should be?
Well, first of all, again, you need to get to know yourself on a deeper level and go to the root cause of why am I shrinking myself? Is it because of fears, doubt, limiting beliefs? Am I trying to impress others, fit in, be liked? Most of us are trying to impress others and fit in
Right.
society. So once you know the root cause, then you can start changing it. And it all comes down to this little, that inner critic, that voice inside your head, because we are our worst enemies. The things that we sometimes say to ourselves, so we need to be very aware of that voice and start changing. Like it's really working on the brain, changing your mindset, because when you start changing the way you think, you're going to change the way you feel, you're going to see, you're going to start acting differently, and by acting differently, you're going to see different results in your life. You can literally change your entire life by changing the way you think. So it all starts with awareness and then taking those actions. So start small, dare to speak up in the meeting, dare to set a boundary, dare to put up your hand. And as soon as you start taking action, it gets easier and easier and easier.
It's like a muscle.
Yeah.
You
It's
a
have to
muscle.
keep on flexing it.
Yeah.
I would agree with that entirely. But confidence is something that many people find, I'm not born with this. It's something
Yeah.
that I have to kind of ignite within me.
Yeah.
So when it comes to that, it really does look different on everybody. Between the three of us, confidence really does look different. So how do you define true confidence? And also, how can women just tell the difference between confidence and maybe performing strength?
Yeah.
Or is it the same thing?
Yeah, sure. When it comes to that, oh my gosh, like, but if you can't trust yourself, you know, for me, it's about trust, you know. That is why I said, I spoke about identity, knowing who you are. Because when you know who you are, you really know like what you're capable of, you know. So when you trust yourself to do things, when you trust yourself and you really just do what you said you're going to do, you know, you build that confidence from within. And that is,
It's also about being okay with yourself and accepting yourself the
Yeah.
way you are, also the flaws, also the imperfections, and also being okay with other people not liking you, because not being confident comes from always wanting to be liked by everybody and wanting to be accepted. But if you're okay with not everybody's going to like me, and that's okay, and just accepting yourself, then you are going to feel a lot more confident. And it first takes courage. First you have the courage to do the things that scare you, and then the confidence will grow.
I like to tell myself, do it scared.
Yes.
Just do it, but do it. If you're scared, it's okay. Stand 10 toes down, even if you're shaking a little bit, and that's okay. But I love what you said about trust as well. When you kind of honor everything that you told yourself you would do, it does build that confidence and that trust within you, and that's where it all begins mentally, and then you put it on out there. So please get into tickets. Where can people access more of this? You ladies have so generously given us so much. Saturday it all goes down. Tell me more.
So Saturday we're going to be coming together at the Brasserie in Turkey. It is a beautiful venue for us to gather. It's very cozy, very beautiful. Tickets are on Quicket. Women can purchase their tickets on Quicket. And Christy and I will be there. We are just wanting women to come together to have real confidence, conversation around confidence, identity, and just coming back to self. That is what we're all about. That is what we want for the women, because it is time for the women to rise. So we're saying, let's do it together. Let's find ourselves together. Let's come back to ourselves together.
A beautiful returning of self, and that's exactly what we want for you, Mzansi. So if you find yourself in the Mother City, please make sure you get your tickets, quicket.co.za, and join the ladies in what is going to be an empowering moment and definitely something that's impactful for the rest of your life. Now, speaking about an incredible woman, I have to get into Chanley. She is a recent addition to Expresso as well, and she's been doing so incredibly well. And right now, she's going to plug you into something just as sweet.
That is definitely what I've had to do here on Expresso, is step into my confidence. Now we're going to talk about Cape Town again, because there comes a fashion brand from Cape Town that is redefining what it means to dress with intention. Nje Clothing brand is a Black-owned contemporary African label producing original apparel that celebrates individuality, versatility, and quiet confidence. It's rooted in the philosophy of just as you are, and we spent time with the team behind the brand to explore how local craftsmanship, cultural pride, and thoughtful design come together in every single stitch. So let's take a look.
I'm Bonolo, and I'm the owner and managing director of Nje. Today we are here for our shoot. We are shooting our new range. We haven't done a shoot in a long time, and we're very excited. Nje is a South African clothing brand. So Nje, roughly translated, means just or simply as you are in Zulu or any other Nguni languages. And we chose that name because it stands for people being themselves just as they are. And we've got so many clients and shoppers that are from all walks of life. So 8 years ago, when we conceptualized the brand, that is the name that stood out very well. We have a lot of people being curious about the bird motif that stands on the logo. It's a pigeon, actually. With pigeons, you find them anywhere in the world, and you don't question why they're there. You know, they're just there. So just Nje. We saw a gap in, you know, clothing that had very unique designs, so a little bit of edge, but also was comfortable. So something you could see on a catwalk, but you could actually live in, for different body shapes and different body sizes. We spent a good 2 years conceptualizing what this brand would stand for, what it would do. Clothing was the first start, but we always intended for it to be a lifestyle brand, or what we like to call a life-in-style brand. We professionalized it very quickly. After our launch 8 years ago, did very well, and the brand grew by word of mouth there. We are in charge of the whole journey of manufacturing, right from design to making the pattern, to cutting, to sewing or assembly, until we get to the final product. Now, I really love this dress because initially we designed it about 7 years ago, if you can believe it, and our customers still just keep wanting more and more of it. We first started out making this a white, and this main part a yellow. And then we had clients saying, this dress is so comfortable. It's tight, but it's stretchy. It's very flattering. Can you make it in more colors? And then further to that, we had businesses saying that, well, I'd like to have this dress for my staff because it's very easy to move in. And that's where our sort of corporate business was born. The toughest part of the business is actually the most fun part of the business, and that is the actual manufacturing of the clothing. So this is a short, a culotte. And mature ladies also want to look sexy, but they don't want their things to be too short. So it's really about flattering their shapes. And then when it comes to the jacket, not every lady likes a tight and fitted jacket. So sometimes we make jackets that are not really too fitted, but they flatter the shape. We pay attention to the detail, the way we line the clothing, the definition. It's the small things that count, standing out boldly but unassumingly. The new line, firstly, was getting something new, which hasn't been so easy to get that creative spark in the last couple of months, but we finally got it down. We've had a lot of our shoppers asking for more colors of our leisure range. So we've got a very nice leisure range of tracksuits and tights and t-shirts and hoodies. And then we've got your more tailored high construction wear, but all of it is really like bound together by effortless style, functionality, comfort, and that's what we're doing today. There are always challenges business-wise. First one is a loss of momentum when things get really hard. So it's a very personal journey, and I think any business person can talk to that. The second one is what most business owners talk about, which is capital, but it's not just about finding money, it's finding the right money. So we've grown the business through our sales. Another challenge we've had to face in the business is around perceptions. As a small enterprise, a Black-owned enterprise, even if it's not malicious, you know, there are certain adverse perceptions that don't really work for us as a business, and you've got to work a little bit harder to prove yourselves. But generally, people have given us a shot, and we've managed to keep our heads above water. Our X factor is us. It's the people that are driving the business. It's us as the founders being able to hold true to the vision. And the second is, it's our clients. Our shoppers have really stayed. We've got a lot of legacy shoppers. They've introduced us to business opportunities. They write us love notes, and they've expanded the business. And so they are our lifeblood.
One thing about Mzansi, we have the talent, we have the creatives, including Nje Clothing. Guys, I saw that two-piece blue outfit. 10 out of 10. Remember, Mzansi, come just as you are. And my boy Ryle, he's a little chef over there in the kitchen. Ryle, what do you have cooking?
Listen, I firstly was just thinking about how good you look in that blue number. Yeah, you definitely would. And number two, I'm also ready to fill up your bellies, Mzansi, and do it in the most fantastic and healthy way possible. Have you ever heard of a baked kale salad? Yeah, it's kind of like the cake of the health world. And this one is a crisp sensation that you're absolutely going to love, Mzansi. It's ticking all the health boxes. It's a new spin on a salad, and I think you're going to absolutely love it. So don't go anywhere. There's a whole lot of munching in that we're going to do in just a bit, and crunching. We'll see you around the corner.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, Mzansi, welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And seeing that we are dressed to the nines, we'll bring you some sophisticated conversation and hopefully help you save a couple nines or zeros or just the moolah in general, especially in this crazy world of scamming, man. It's a real thing.
It is a terrifying thing, but don't worry, we've got you covered. In deposit scams, money may look real, but until it's cleared, it's not safe. That is the first note to take. It's time to see if you are scam smart in the role of a small business owner or even a side hustler by giving you real life scenarios. And then we're going to show our ABSA's Protect Your Data campaign, of course, helps you to stay safe. So how this works, I'm going to be giving 3 scenarios, and you are an entrepreneur anyway. You do, I wouldn't even call it a side hustle. You definitely have a hustle.
Main hustles.
It's a main hustle. So you can kind of put yourself in that position.
yeah.
And I will put you in 3 scenarios, Raul. Scenario number 1.
Okay.
Okay. Your customer says their payment has been made, a screenshot is attached, and then the courier is at your door. So would you wait for verified or cleared funds, or would you just release the goods?
So weirdly enough, not in my business, but playing on Marketplace, I've been almost caught out in this exact situation where
Okay.
people are like, listen, I want to buy it.
Yeah.
They love it. They send they send the fact that it's confirmed. And then all of a sudden it's not even real.
Oh.
So I would actually check the bank first maybe and confirm that that deposit has actually gone into
And
my
it's cleared.
account and that it's also cleared.
Yeah.
Because, people are good these days. I don't
They're
know.
so
That's something I would do
good.
because I really almost got caught out on Marketplace.
Yeah.
It's so easy. People sound so convincing these days. You like.
And they've got real documents, forged documents that
Yeah.
look real.
Man,
It's crazy.
it's crazy.
I would agree with you. Let's rather wait for like a POP or for it to be cleared in your account before exchanging anything. Here's the second scenario. A supplier offers a bulk order of gadgets, right? Prepayment is required. The discount is too good to pass up. So would you verify legitimacy or decline the offer or pay immediately?
It was a tricky one. Obviously, I'm not going to pay immediately because,
Yeah.
listen, if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably
usually
is.
is.
This is a main rule that you should focus with and be cautious. But for me, I'm one for a deal.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that this is legit first. I'm
Right.
going to go find out and make sure that I have the confidence to say that this is a legitimate deal. Then I would possibly look at putting that deposit in. Still very risky putting a deposit down when you know literally you don't have anything yet. You could just be sending your money off. So make sure you're not just sending it off to someone that you have no idea about or that
Right.
you're not even going to get it back.
But I think it is so quintessentially South African to love a deal. We love a bargain.
Oh, man.
We love a 2
We're
for
always
1.
looking for
we
one.
love like a little. We
Yeah.
love full price.
It goes so bad as to say if it's not for free, it's not for me. That's if we had our way, but obviously you have to pay for something.
we
So we're
did.
looking for every deal in South Africa.
Right. Okay, last scenario. Your buyer says their payment has been made, right? And they want you to dispatch the goods immediately. The driver's outside right now. So would you wait until the payment clears or just rush to release the goods?
It's similar to that first scenario.
Yeah.
And you know what's the craziest thing about this? It sounds like when you read it, no, I would definitely wouldn't.
Right.
If you're in the situation
And the pressure's on?
and the guy's outside and you're like, what do? I'm stressed, I'm anxious. Just, take the money. And you think, guys, be careful. Don't ever rush any decision that involves your money because you worked so hard for it. You put so much time into getting that cash. Why throw it away in a second?
That's right.
Do due diligence and figure out and make sure, verify. Whoa, guys, I can't warn
Everything.
you enough.
Listen, Raul sounds like he's been here, so listen to him.
Guys, I've been hurt.
Been here,
I've
done
been
that.
scammed. I've been taken advantage of. So don't be like me, all right? I'm
He's
the
got the
fool that did
t-shirt.
this for you. You can be the wise man.
I agree with that. Wise words from a wise man. Scams and data security threats can happen to anyone, literally. So spot the signs, stay alert. And if you're unsure, call or WhatsApp ABSA. Here's the number. It's 0860-557-557. Or there's the website absa.africa for more safety tips. Protect your money and protect your story.
Yeah, now even better, here are a few top tips to keep in mind.
Scams can happen to anyone, anywhere.
Hey, as these scammers really thought they got me. Their POP says money in, but my bank balance says dollar. Before you get scammed, check for the basics. Share these tips with family and friends to help them spot the signs and stay alert. To report an incident, contact ABSA on 0860 557 557. Protect your money, protect your story, so you can proudly say, I grew it.
Now, having this knowledge already makes you a winner, but ABSA wants to double that and give you the chance to win 2,000 Rand rather. Now, simply head over to the Expresso social pages and answer the question on the ABSA post by telling us how ABSA helped you spot the deposit scam signs with these cybersecurity tips.
Yeah, now don't forget to use the hashtag #YourStoryMatters and the hashtag #ProtectYourPrivacy in your response. And a reminder, the competition ends on the 5th of March 2026. T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. Good luck.
Get ready to spin and win with World Sports Betting. Every Friday morning on Expresso, one lucky viewer will walk away with up to 5,000 Rand in cash. Want in? Simply head to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, Instagram or X pages and answer the weekly question and include hashtag World Sports Betting. Don't miss your chance to turn your Friday morning into a winning one. T's and C's apply and can be found at expressoshow.com. World Sports Betting, where every spin could be a win.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, Mzansi, welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And if you're not feeling so good, or maybe you feeling flat, or possibly struggling to stay sharp, well, don't worry. This morning, we're going to be hitting the reset button. Think re-energize, refocus, and recharge. But what actually drains our energy day to day, and how do we bounce back stronger? I think this is what this morning is about. So we're going to put it to the test with a fun little challenge we like to call Energy Booster or Buster. Now, we need, firstly, 2 incredible entries.
Okay.
Firstly, we've got Carissa. So second up, we'll bring on Chanley.
Yes.
How we doing, Chanley? Yeah? Yeah, live, ready to go. Now, let me explain how the game works. I'm going to be throwing out everyday habits, and you have to decide energy booster or energy buster. Don't overthink it. No, don't hesitate. Just trust your instincts and give me the best answer you can. Chanley, are you ready for this?
I am ready and waiting here in Josie.
Okay, perfect. So all you pretty much got to do is shout out Buster or Booster. I might ask you why, but let's get straight into this. Okay, so first one, 4 coffees a day. What's the answer?
Buster.
Okay.
So Chanley's got a Buster?
Yeah.
Chanley, why not? Coffee's going to like
I was going to say Booster.
Spike up the energy though, no?
But in my defense, I think it's going to spike up the energy and then all of a sudden you get a really quick low. It's a temporary one,
so
correct?
Crashing.
Are we speaking from experience there?
On my first day at Expresso, I was on about 5 or 6 coffees. Came midday, I was crashing.
I get you, Chad. We've all been there. I
yeah.
was going to say booster because in your mind, caffeine means boost, right?
Yeah.
But you're right. It's going to be crashing throughout the day.
It's kind of like a sugar spike. It like goes up and then you come crashing
So
down.
maybe a buster. Chan, I think you're onto something.
Thanks for sharing your experience, Chanley. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a buster. We can confirm that. And we can confirm that both of our beautiful Expresso lady presenters are winners.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so the next one, it's very simple. Hydration.
Booster.
All right,
Immediately.
Carissa already saying booster.
Yeah.
Chanley, what do you think?
I think it's a booster too. Hydration means your brain is hydrated, which means your body just keeps moving.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Chanley. And also your joints are lubricated. You are good to go. The skin's popping.
Skin's glowing,
And so is your life.
I'm telling you guys, I had no idea how important hydration was. I've been feeling like tired so often, and just including some good hydration, good electrolytes,
Right.
it literally feels like you're invigorating your entire soul. So if you're not doing it, get on it, all right? Switch the 4 coffees for normal hydration instead. Charlie, I've got another round coming, so I hope you're ready for this one. You're doing well, 2 out of 2 so far.
I'm ready, I'm ready.
Doom scrolling at midnight, though. What do we think about this one?
I would love to say booster because
Yeah.
it is a dopamine boost, but it's definitely a buster.
Charlie, have you been caught like doom scrolling at night before work? Were you doom scrolling last night, maybe?
I mean, just about what? 6 hours ago? That was me. And I think it's so bad. I really need to get out of the habit because obviously at nighttime, midnight, you have to calm the mind down and now you're just overstimulating it.
Absolutely. And you know, something I've been figuring out is how important sleep actually is, and not just any sleep, but good quality sleep.
Right.
So if you are using electronics, if you are doing all these crazy things before you sleep, you aren't going to get into that deep sleep. You're not going to recover fully. So, there's so much more to this. And clearly this one's been busted.
Come on.
Indeed. So I love this. I don't know if you're playing along while you're watching Mzansi. You definitely can too. And you can shout out to your neighbors and everybody. But see if you can get this one right. A balanced meal. Come on
Easy.
now.
That's a booster for sure, especially that meal on screen. Some omega-3s, some good carbs, complex carbs, some veggies. You are good to go.
So, and Chani, for you, I know you have a sweet tooth, so does that also include balance?
That does not include balance. I am the worst human when it comes to a balanced diet. In my mind, a balanced diet is snacking on jelly beans, on a little
I get it.
toast with peanut butter, and then calling it a day.
Look, that's fine though.
not
I mean,
bad.
you can definitely add that to the arsenal as long as you are getting some healthy food in. So stick around because we're going to be doing that in just a bit. But I think we officially confirmed this one is a booster.
booster.
All right, round 5 is our final round. A daily multivitamin. Come on, this is the easy one.
Surely a booster.
Yeah, Carissa's going for booster. Chani says
Yeah.
booster.
If you don't get enough
100% a
nutrition from
booster.
your food, I think a multivitamin is always the best way to go through, right?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And I think with the food that we eat these days, we're not eating well enough. So getting the extra nutrition from our vitamins, it's a yes, that's a booster. And Chanley, I didn't know you were so smart, actually. Okay, you can definitely stay. You know what you're doing.
Guys, I'm Asian. Of course I'm smart.
Of course. How could we ever doubt you, Chad?
Well, thank you so much for being a part of this. Obviously, Chanley's not going anywhere. She's just going to take a breather before we head to the next one. But listen, let's be honest. Even when we try to sleep well and eat right, demanding schedules can still leave us feeling drained. And I think that's where Revital Ginseng Plus comes in. Now, this is formulated to help reduce tiredness and fatigue, support stamina, and improve mental alertness. Now, this is something for many busy professionals, parents, and students, so I think can all definitely relate to this one.
Definitely, and it's been clinically proven to reduce fatigue by 79%
nice.
and also improve cognition by 44%. So for those wanting more comprehensive support, Revital Royale offers a premium blend of multivitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, plus Royal Jelly, Ginseng, and CoQ10, supporting immunity, energy, and healthy aging.
Oh, I absolutely love this. I love the fact that we get to dive into health, but also we get to dive into the kitchen right now and fill our bellies with something good.
Okay, let me get
Now,
started.
obviously, recharging means that it isn't just about rest. It's about giving your body the right nutritional support. Re-energize, refocus, reignite your health, and make Revital your daily multivitamin of choice and feel your best again and and again. So find the Revital multivitamin range in retail and independent pharmacies nationwide. And you can also head over to revitalsa.co.za and choose the best Revital product for you.
And just like that, we're back in the kitchen. Now, we did mention healthy, balanced meals, and that is something that we're going to decide if it's a success or a hot mess this morning. A couple of ingredients, some you might get used to, some that we might actually be trying for the first time. But if you thought that kale was just for smoothies, you got to think again. This baked kale salad with crispy quinoa just took over TikTok for all maybe the right or wrong reasons. Now, it's crunchy, nutty, fresh, completely addictive. We'll be the judge of that. Transforming humble greens into a texture-packed, flavor-loaded bowl that just feels indulgent, but actually secretly wholesome and very, very healthy for you. Ryle, I feel like this is something you would eat.
Boom, boom, boom. Listen, I am dying to figure out what this is going to taste like. I can't wait for us to put it together. Kale, for me, is the hero ingredient here. It's something we don't eat enough of, but it's packed with so much nutrition. It's such good bang for your buck, and I think we should all start incorporating more of this into our meals. So seeing it this way and seeing it done in such a special way, really exciting, actually.
Well, kale is not something that I incorporate in my diet. I like spinach.
Okay, no, spinach is great. Popeye vibes, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So
kind of get them biceps, but let's get into it. So usually if you're going to eat kale raw, you would massage it to kind of release the
It's got so much, it's got so much fiber in it, essentially.
Yeah.
So it does have a real crispiness. If you want to feel like a tortoise, then eat kale just as is. You'll just be, you know, that proper, I'm telling you. But I like the way that it tastes when it's charred because it really brings on a complete different flavor profile.
Okay.
It's got a smokiness to it. It's got like a meatiness to it as well, as weird as that sounds.
meatiness.
Yeah, it's so strange. But believe me, if you're going to try this recipe, scan the QR code right now. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so maybe that will convince me because I think I've only had it as kale chips.
Ooh, those are nice, yeah.
I didn't really
Super
like
crispy.
it.
You didn't like it?
No.
Why?
It tastes, I love healthy
Earthy.
food, but it tastes too, it tastes too healthy for me.
You need to have an inkling of a liking of the earth. If you ever had your face in dirt or anything like that, then you're going to love kale.
I have
for sure.
not. I have not had my face in
We actually
dirt.
saw this recipe on TikTok. I'm always
Yes.
scanning the streets of the talk, and there's so
like
much
that.
inspiration coming through there. This was exactly one of them. I don't know if it's on your screens right now, but you can see just how packed this one is. We're making a smaller version, but you can definitely do like a family size.
Yeah.
And check what they've added to this one. Figs. Is that figs?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it is your figs. Proper. And some rosemary in that one as well.
That's
some
fancy.
garlic. Okay, they've like gone a step above here for this.
That's bougie.
So we're gonna do the basic version. Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking how that sweetness would just add.
Actually, yeah.
I had a neighbor that actually like blessed me with so many of these, and I made a jam out of it. So simple, just literally add like a bit of sugar into it, and that's pretty much it. Let it like reduce for a while. But guys, this is so cool.
All right, in the oven it goes to get nice and crispy. I'm gonna pop it right in there.
Again, I know you're gonna keep an eye on this. You kind of want to keep it at about like 180, around 10 minutes or so. It's definitely gonna like change depending on your oven. So make sure that you keep an eye on it and check that crisp level out. And there's a reason why we haven't added the quinoa to it.
Yeah, so tell me about this quinoa.
It crisps completely differently. So like if you're gonna add this and the cabbage and kale together, they're gonna have complete different like burning points, I'd say, or crisp levels. So this one is definitely gonna need a little bit extra heat.
Interesting.
So add like 200 degrees on your oven when you're crisping up your quinoa. Go to about 180 for your kale and your cabbage.
Or your air fryer.
Ooh, yeah. And I think with the air fryer as well, maybe reduce the time because it starts to actually crisp up a lot quicker because it's dehydrating as well, taking out some of that moisture. So definitely get that one on. We don't have the figs though, but we've got something else. So we've got like a pickled onion here.
Smell this one.
This is something that might be a little bit more of a possibility in your pantry. In the fridge, I know a lot of us have like pickled onions sitting in that jar that you add to your salads.
Graham makes his own as well.
Yeah, and it's such an easy and a cool thing to do. You should definitely get your pickling on and your fermentation game on. But this is something we thought would be more convenient and easier to use because this is something you might have at home.
Then the figs. All right, let's put it together. So do you want to mix it first or shall we just go in with a bowl?
It's pretty much like mixing anything that you can. So you can chuck it on there. quinoa is kind of like the base, and
Yeah.
it is going to always drop to the bottom. So it's natural that you're going to add that, and then simply mix.
Well, you can hear the crisp.
I know, it sounds cool, right? It's almost
Yeah.
like you're walking on like the beach. Yeah. And literally, this is how simple this is. You mix it up, add it to a bowl, serve it up, and then you add whatever garnish that you might have.
Yeah.
Whether you've got something pickled or fermented, whether you've got that beautiful fig jam that you've created or a puree of sorts. I'm telling you, this one looks
Now, do we
so
add the sauce of this
crazy.
or just the onions?
Nah, just add some of the onions. The sauce is going to make it like a bit
Sour.
too slap. Yeah. All right. You ready?
Okay,
You wanna try it out?
success.
Let's figure it out. You seem like you're so scared. Did you have a very traumatic experience with
You know,
your first one?
I would add like a creamy dressing and then also some chicken.
Look, don't
so
hate
to
the
me,
crunch just yet. Just give it a try.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't know what you thought before. I don't know what you experienced before. But for me, this one is a success. I don't know
I'm
what
gonna
you
leave
think.
it in the middle.
You can leave it in the middle.
I'm gonna leave it in the
That's
middle.
good. For someone that had a traumatic hell experience, this is conversion. I'm telling you, it's got that like a crispy onion sort of a feel to it.
Some char in
It's like that
there.
stuff you put on the top of a burger of a relish. It's a texture journey as well. You got to try this at home. Scan that QR code and let me know what you think. And you're going to get your chew on for quite a while on this one.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I do.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I can't believe an hour has already lapsed. We've got 2 more in your company. It's just gone 7 o'clock, which means it's time for your national news headlines. Starting out with the Cape Town International Airport, who yesterday afternoon confirmed operations were returning to normal after a fire in the international inner lane on Tuesday. Now, airports company South Africa says the blaze was swiftly extinguished with no injuries. Power was temporarily isolated for safety checks, with most systems now restored, although some manual processing does continue, including baggage handling and parts of the international arrivals. Domestic travel has normalized while limited diversions occurred. Meanwhile, some 10 billion rand in phased upgrades remains on track, including a planned 6.39 billion rand realigned runway to boost long-term efficiency. Now heading into budget news with Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana, who says South Africa's debt is stabilizing for the first time in 17 years, marking a major milestone for public finances. Now he presented a 2.7 trillion rand budget against a more positive backdrop, despite ongoing global uncertainty. Reforms and disciplined spending have narrowed the budget deficit and lifted investor confidence. Now, debt is expected to peak at 78.9% of GDP before gradually declining, while the economic growth outlook improves to 1.6% in 2026. Now, higher than expected tax revenues allowed the government to withdraw previously proposed tax increases without jeopardizing fiscal sustainability. Let's take a look at your international news now making headlines, where Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Israel on a 2-day state visit aimed at deepening ties with a key partner, marking his second trip since 2017. Now, Modi met Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and received a warm welcome. In a first for an Indian Prime Minister, he addressed the Israeli parliament, telling lawmakers that India stood with Israel, quote, with full conviction, end quote, and sharing his nation's condolences over the October 2023 Hamas attack. Modi's visit underscores growing bilateral cooperation in defense, trade, technology, and innovation. To news on the continent now, where Zimbabwe has pulled out of negotiations with United States on a new health deal that would have replaced the aid program dismantled by former President Trump. The U.S. Embassy in Harare has confirmed. Now, critics warn the agreement risks shifting control of disease response systems and gave Washington broad access to health data. The $367 million 5-year deal aimed to support 1.2 million Zimbabweans on HIV treatment. Now, Ambassador Pamela Tremont said the U.S. will now begin the, quote, difficult and regrettable, end quote, task of winding down its health assistance in the country. Let's close off now on a super feel-good note with our 2-time Grammy winner Tyler, who has added yet another milestone to her meteoric rise, taking home an NAACP Image Award for her hit single, Is It? Now, the Johannesburg-born artist's victory celebrates her as one of South Africa's most successful musical exports and signals also the global reach of a hybrid pop piano, Afro beats, and great sound. Now, fans flooded social media in celebration, calling it a full-circle moment. Praised for its infectious rhythm, Is It has surged across streaming platforms, cementing Tyler's crossover appeal. Now, the NAACP award recognizes Black excellence worldwide, placing her in elite company and also reflecting the growing global appetite for African music. Commentators said the award is more than just another trophy. It, of course, is validation. Well, congratulations to our girl once again. We can't wait to continue watching you just dominate the global scene. But that is where we leave your 7 o'clock news. It's time now for an update on sports.
Yeah, we know Tyler's winning in the world of entertainment, but who's winning in the world of sport? Let's dive into cricket first and find out. Now, New Zealand are up, and they defeated Sri Lanka by 61 runs in Colombo after a dominant all-round display. Now, recovering from 84 runs for 6 wickets, Mitchell Santner's 47-run innings and Cole McConkey's unbeaten 31 lifted them to 168 runs for 7 wickets, with Sri Lanka's chase faltering early and never recovering, slumping to 107 runs for 8 wickets as Rashin Ravindra claimed 4 for 27. Well, sticking in cricket now, moving to our Queens, the women Proteas posted 361 for 8 before sealing a thrilling 16-run ODI victory over Pakistan women in Centurion. Now, Anari Dirksen smashed 90 runs and took 3 wickets or 59 runs, while Tasman Brits added 77, while Pakistan replying with 345, led by Aisha Zafar's 75, but fell short as South Africa clinched the series 2-0. Now, the third and final ODI will be played on Sunday in Durban. Well, moving to rugby news next, and Rassie Erasmus named a 49-man Springbok squad for their March alignment camp, which is taking place in Cape Town, featuring 11 uncapped players. Now, junior standouts Riley Norton, Cheswell Yost, and Marcus Miller earned call-ups, while Emmanuel Chituka and Yaku Williams also receive first invites as preparations begin for 2026. Well, rounding up all things sport for this edition, we move to all the footballing action that took place last night, and Paris Saint-Germain advanced to the UEFA Champions League last 16 after a 2-2 draw with 10-man Monaco, winning 5-4 on aggregate. Now, Atlanta also staged a dramatic 4-1 comeback over Borussia Dortmund, winning 4-3 on aggregate with a last-minute penalty. While on top of all these results, Real Madrid edged Benfica 2-1 to secure a 3-1 aggregate victory. Well, there's more UEFA action taking place tonight, and we'll be sure to bring you the latest tomorrow morning. But for now, though, we still got headlines to go through, and many of you are wondering how to get to work and out on the road safely. Well, Carissa's got the latest.
Well, thank you so much, Nature Boy, for wrapping up some sports. We'll see what's happening once again at 8 o'clock. For now, though, let's see the accidents happening on the roads. Now, we start out in Gauteng in Johannesburg, where there is an accident that has occurred on the N1 southbound at Beyers-Naudé. Now, 2 right lanes are currently blocked, causing congestion in that area. Motorists are advised to reduce speed and approach with caution, and of course, allow for some added travel time if that does form part of your morning commute. Moving over to the mother city now, out in Cape Town, in Mowbray in particular. Now, there is heavy congestion that is currently occurring, and that is on the M5 North Ramp onto the N2 inbound, and that's going to Lisbik Parkway. Now, motorists are also urged to proceed with caution as traffic is picking up. Peak hour has officially been upon us, so make sure that you stay safe out there. Well, that is where we leave your roads. It's time now to check in once again with your weather so that we can prepare you for this Thursday. Now, starting out in Polokwane, let's get straight into it. You start with partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will range from a mild 18, climbing to a warmer 29, with light northeasterly winds expected throughout the day. Looking ahead for the rest of the week, you can expect fairly warm with rain forecast for Friday. Let's move to Klerksdorp next, where you can expect a partly cloudy start to your day, with temperatures sitting at 17 degrees this morning and rising to a warmer 30. Now, moderate winds are coming through from the north. From Friday onward, rain is expected to move in and also continue into next week. In Pretoria, mostly cloudy skies are on the cards today with light northeasterly winds. Temperatures ranging between 18 and 29, and cloud cover will become the theme of the week, with increasing chances of rain as the weekend approaches. In Johannesburg next, you'll experience mostly sunny conditions with temperatures ranging between 16 and 26, with moderate winds coming through from the north. Now, you can expect some showers from Friday with a 55% chance of rain, continuing into the weekend. Let's see what's happening in Mbombela next, where your temperatures today will range from a cool 18 to a high of 28 under partly cloudy skies. Now, there is gentle winds coming through from the northeast. For the rest of the week, expect temperatures in the lower 30s with rain forecast from Friday. The beautiful Bloem, you're up next. Today, you'll experience mostly sunny skies in Bloemfontein, accompanied by moderate northwesterly winds. Now, your temperatures start off with a low of 14 and max out at 29, and you're in for fairly hot days, but there is rain forecast come the weekend. Heading to the coastline next in Richards Bay, you'll experience sunny skies with southeasterly winds. Your temperatures range between 23 and 28. As for the rest of the week, the theme is partial cloudy skies with some chances of rain along the way. Into Durban we go, where today you'll experience sunny skies, temperatures ranging between 22 and peaking at 28, with gentle wind coming through from the northeast. As for the rest of your week, expect those temperatures to be in the high 20s, peaking at 32 degrees on Saturday. Let's move to Mthatha next, where today you'll start your day off with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures ranging from 16, but then almost doubling at 30 degrees there as your high, with moderate winds from the east. The rest of your week, expect partly cloudy skies with chances of rain. In Cradock on this Thursday, it's mostly sunny skies that you can expect. Temperatures ranging between a low of 13 and a high of 31, with gentle winds coming from the west. Now, you'll enjoy spells of summer with the remainder of your week, but rain is expected on Saturday with a 40% chance. Out in Gqeberha, you're in for a sunny day with strong gusts of wind of up to 32 kilometers per hour from the southwest. Temperatures, they range between 16 and 25. Now, warm temperatures in the upper 20s are forecast for the rest of the week, with strong winds expected for Sunday. In gorgeous George today, expect partly cloudy skies with up to 85% chance of rain. Temperatures will start off with a cool 13 and reach 21 as your high. Now, there will be light southwesterly winds, and for the rest of your week, it is looking nice and sunny. We hope the same for Cape Town, where you start off your day with partly cloudy skies and moderate winds coming from the southwest. Temperatures ranging between 15 and 22. Now, the week does promise some sunshine and a little bit of warmth along the way, so make sure that you enjoy that. Let's move to Sutherland next, where you'll experience sunny skies in your side of town. Temperatures start off at a chilly 8 degrees, but then increase to 22 as your high. There will be moderate winds coming through from the west, and you can expect temperatures in the lower 20s for the rest of the week, with strong winds picking up over the weekend. All right, Kimberly, you're up next, where you start up your Thursday with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures, they start off at 16 and increase to 31. Now, moderate winds are expected this time around from the southwest, but sunshine does dominate the rest of your week, with the rain coming through on Saturday with a 40% chance. And last but not least is Uppington, where today you'll experience mostly sunny skies with southwesterly winds throughout the day. Temperatures will range from 17 and then increase to a nice high of 34 degrees. Looking ahead, high temperatures will continue for the rest of the week, as summer is certainly making its presence felt. And that is where we wrap up your weather. But of course, you know the deal. Every hour on the hour, we get into your sunrise view. And this time around, Miss Fancy Nancy. Good morning, Nancy, out in Pennington and KZN, has shared this breathtaking morning views with us. I'm just saying, the way the waves are hitting that shore, it's making it look like maybe Pennington is where all of us need to be this morning. And thank you so much for waking up early to make sure that you capture such a beautiful morning view. We appreciate you, Fancy Nancy, and we wish you a beautiful and blessed day. Well, that's definitely where we leave your weather for 7 o'clock. We'll see what's happening again at 8. In the meantime, though, let's get into the second hour.
Well, first, I've got to say thank you so much, Carissa, plugging us in and allowing us to know what exactly to wear today. So we know what to wear, but what do we do when it comes to getting some moolah in our pocket? Well, we know we got the plug for you, and here's an opportunity to also double your winning chances, and that's by playing the Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand in jackpots, and the Daily Lotto for the Daily Lotto Plus is also up for grabs, and that's for an estimated 150,000 Rand in jackpots, all happening this Thursday. So Mzansi, do not get left behind. You want to buy your tickets now in store? There's the nationallottery.co.za website. You've also got the mobile app or cell phone banking. Now, all of these details on Expresso's social media pages, so literally you can go check it out right now, and that will make sure to get you in the running to win big by playing the Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand in jackpots, and the Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand in jackpots, all happening today. So I'm feeling like a winner already, and I think the reason is because another superstar has entered our studio. We're talking about the streets of Jersey, because Warren Masemola is in the house. Can't wait to chat to him about something new. And then, of course, out in Cape Town, we're going to be heading back in the kitchen. There he is, the legend himself. And we're talking about Kabelo. This is something that everybody's hyped about. This man is a true legend, so can't wait to chat to him. And then, in the kitchen in Cape Town, it's taco time. And these are taquitos. So if you want to see what we can do to a taco and just elevate everything about it, well, you've come to the right place. We'll see you in just a bit.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's you, it's me, still here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show on S3. Now in studio we have a South African legend, and he's taking us to the breathtaking highlands of Lesotho for a story that is so powerful as it is haunting. It's the tale of identity, survival, and the desperate search for freedom. We are talking about the groundbreaking new Sesotho film Kabelo. It is a must-watch feature that has already taken the Joburg Film Festival by storm. It's at its heart a gripping performance by one of our nation's most versatile, incredible, award-winning legends. Everybody give him a feel-good welcome. It's Ron Masimola.
Yay!
I nearly butchered your surname over there. Warren Masimola, how are you doing today?
I am fantastic. I'm happy to be here and just as handsome as the last time I was here.
Yay! Okay, so 5th of March, Kabelo is coming out.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that. What attracted you to that script?
So first things first, I've never shot outside South Africa in my whole career that spans almost to 20 years.
Wow.
When I got the script from the creators, executive producers, and the director, it felt like they wrote this character for Warren Masemola to portray this character of a master alongside Kabelo. So it was a great opportunity to try find out how film is done in Lesotho, and particularly this story is what drew me into this project.
Right. Okay, talking about filming outside of South Africa, filming in Lesotho, it is also a fully Sesotho film.
Yeah.
How was that as a South African actor doing a film in another language?
I always believe as an actor, if the work doesn't challenge you, then you're not stretching yourself to try find other avenues of storytelling.
Yeah.
For me, I'm passionate about storytelling, so even knowing the language Sesotho exists in South Africa, the dialect is different in Lesotho because they speak like high-grade first language mother tongue South Soto. So it wasn't that much of a challenge for my character because the character is traveling from South Africa to Lesotho. So his Sesotho wouldn't be as perfect as the people in Lesotho. But it truly also felt like I was a fugitive from South Africa in Lesotho because life was just totally different. I think I was just like the only person, actor. I was the only actor from South Africa. The rest of the actors are from Lesotho.
Incredible. How long were you in Lesotho? How long did it take you guys to film it?
An entire 31 days. Day 1 until day 31 we shot. And then that included ADRs after that. And it was one of the most memorable times of my life. The pace in Lesotho is just as the people walk. They walk slowly because there's always an incline no matter where you're walking because it's mountain on top of mountain. And the sun is out, but you see people wearing blankets and balaclavas because the altitude is different and you are high up on a mountain. So the sun will be out, but you see them dressed in boots and trying to keep warm. It was a whole experience.
Sure. And how are those quads with those uphills? Were they burning every day?
Yeah, as a passionate cyclist, no, I was geared up.
You were geared up, you were ready.
But I was not geared up for the boots. They call them ditopo. The boots they wear at the butchery, they normally come in red and white or black. Yeah, those ones are heavy and a bit uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
Especially on a mountain.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now we know your characters that you always take us through are iconic and you do them so well, including your character on Skim Sam. How was this compared to all the characters that you've done before?
I think it was genius from the director and the writers to put the script together. It is so relevant in Africa in general. So Master is the character that I play. He goes to Lesotho as a fugitive, finds a shepherd up in the mountains of Lesotho.
Who is Kabelo?
Who's Kabelo, and tries to con him because he's running away from his other issues in South Africa, transit in Lesotho to another country. We don't know where he's going. And he uses this young man, Kabelo, to achieve his goals, but also quickly realizes that Kabelo is stuck in the mountains as a shepherd. So together, they weave a relationship, some intertwined relationship where they can each help each other out to achieve their dreams. But little does Kabelo know that Master is using him. And he promises Kabelo all of these opportunities in South Africa, Joburg being the city of gold. The young man is a shepherd who's like 29 days up in the mountain and not with the people in the village. Just sees this dream in Johannesburg and will do anything for Master to get to Johannesburg and achieve his dreams.
Okay, so Master sounds very manipulative, still trying to fight for his own freedom too. How did you prepare for the role of master?
I had to travel by land into Lesotho, and I flew out after we filmed, and that really made me feel like a fugitive. When I entered the borders of Lesotho, everything immediately changes. From the police officers, in Lesotho they have police and they have soldiers, and the two don't mix. And the discipline and the law of the land is adhered to. I saw one of our chaperones who drove our shuttle. He had to do like about 25 push-ups because they don't have fines in Lesotho where they can fine you like Arto and say you have to pay at the offices. So he did push-ups, like 25 push-ups on the side of the road. The law there is really, really, really real. Yeah. So playing a fugitive in Lesotho also felt like I was a fugitive in Lesotho. Where they find you in the wrong, then the police say, "Get out, Tunya," with pride, like meaning I will shoot you. I wish we could have that in this country. The film attacks, migration, immigration, illegal migration, and we see this journey through Master's journey in Lesotho.
Okay, so we know that the film comes out on the 5th of March at the Joburg Film Festival. Yeah. If anybody wants to watch it, how can they do that?
If you want to watch the show, the film rather, Kabelo, you can go on the Joburg Film Festival website. This is where you can purchase all your tickets for Kabelo and other films showcasing at the festival. Ours, Kabelo, is on the 5th of March at the Mandela Theatre on the Square in Sandton, and on the 8th of March at the New Metro in Hyde Park. And the Q&A, we're also going to have a Q&A in the screening on the 5th. Okay. And so people can choose what day they want to come through. Exciting. We will be there. The actors, the crew, the directors, and everybody will be there.
Exciting. Well, Warren, thank you for entertaining us for all these years. Thank you for bringing stories to life. And thank you for being so good at what you do. Now, Feel Good Fam, Warren asked for a specific request. And when Warren asks for a request, you say, yes, sir. So, Warren, you said, please, asseblief toe. Can I do the outro to Cape Town?
All right.
So, he's ready. To that camera in 3, 2, 1, and go.
A baie lekker oggend die môre. Cape Town, please, over to you. What's cooking?
Thank you, Warren Masamora. Dis baie goed hoor. Dis baie goed. And we're just such a fan of you. You're such a legend. I'm telling you, anything that Warren's in, I say less. I will be right there.
I think it's just his voice though, man. It's like so gravitational. It's like, there's wisdom. There's like impact. Man, you're a legend. We absolutely love you, brother. Absolutely love you.
Well, what we might also love, is it going to be a success or a hot mess? We're going to find out in just a little bit. Are these crispy beef taquitos? Now, they're taken a TikTok also by storm, and it's really easy to see why. You can't go wrong with mince. They're golden, crunchy tortillas, hugged in a juicy spice beef filling and a drizzle of creamy avocado parsley sauce that just elevates every bite. They're definitely perfect for finger food, but also great for a snack or even a meal if you want to bring people over. I know you were saying tacos earlier.
Yes.
It could be like a change on a Taco Tuesday, but just making something a bit different. This is how you do it. Okay, mince. Oh, that mince looks nice.
Get some moisture in there. Okay,
right.
Cool. Oh, some good fats.
Love me some avocado.
Ooh, this is definitely some kind of a salsa vibe.
Like a crema. Oh, look at that color. Yeah,
I'm starting to like this one, Carissa. I really, yeah.
Cheese, why not?
Yeah.
And then I think they fry it, actually.
What is not good when you fry it?
Ooh, then it gets crispy.
Okay.
Lovely.
Whoa. I think there's a part of me that was Mexican in my past life. I'm telling you,
that.
Whenever I see the food and I see the culture, Viva el Mexico, I just feel like there's a part of me that resonates with this.
And you do love your mince.
Let me tell you, especially when it comes to meal prep. So let's get this one going, Chris. You ready for it?
You start with the mince.
Yeah.
What are you doing on your side?
So I actually try to like speed up time, and I was sauteing the onions a bit.
They
and
look great, Ryle.
Sauteing the garlic as well, but I almost burnt them because I started a bit too early. But we've saved it. The pan is now on. We've got some heat here. So let me just turn this up a bit. Essentially, that's the first step, right? Once you've done that, you can pop your meat in, get that browned up. I always kind of say that everybody has a variation in how they like their mince.
You like yours medium.
I don't like it too like hard when it turns into like bits and stuff. Some people love that vibe. I like to make it like medium rare so that over time, all the other flavors that you add in can kind of absorb with it while it's being cooked as well.
Okay.
So again, also love my textures in a meal. I think we all do. That's my box
I like
sticker.
it when the mince gets a bit crispy at the bottom as well.
Yes.
And then you have those bits and pieces. But personally, I cook mince for like an hour.
What do you mean? Like,
To me, mince sometimes, it's like beef, right?
yeah.
And it needs to be soft. Otherwise, it's like chewy.
Okay, so you like cook it down to a point where it's like soft again.
Yeah, like
Oh, hectic,
proper,
though.
like an hour.
Proper.
Mince to me is not a quick meal.
For me, it's exactly that. It's the quickest thing that I can do, and it's the most convenient thing, and that's what I love about it. It's almost like because all the little pieces have been like minced, there's more surface area, so it actually like fries
Maybe
up
I needed
quicker.
to hear that. Maybe it's just like a mental thing.
I don't know. Look, everybody has their own preferences in the kitchen, just like we have our preferences to try crazy things from TikTok and see if it works or not. This is how you do your mince, and that's cool. So I like this. I'm going to start adding some of our powders and our spices in here.
like a
So we've got, it's like a bit of a potion. So we've got some garlic powder, onion powder in here as well. Again, if all of these ingredients are flying over your head, don't worry. You can scan the QR code right now. The recipe, the inspiration, all the steps are there at your disposal,
Some
at your pleasure. Paprika going in. We had some chili flakes, tomato paste, as well as tomato puree.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah.
Kind of like a bolognese sauce.
I'm also vibing this. I mean, these are pretty standard items that you would incorporate into a mince mix, getting some flavor going on. So I'll just kind of cook this up. And the one step I want to talk about, Mzansi, is that I am going to be slowly adding in dashes of water, as you saw in the video, just to keep that moisture level up and not to get this to dry out too much. But there's more steps to this, Chris. You want to take over from here?
Let me take over. So I will be handling the avocado, if you fancy. I'm going to chuck that seed out. Actually, no, let me save some of that as well. And we basically are going to make an avocado creamer. So let's open up our blender.
Sounds so good.
I know. Avocado is always a great idea. Oh.
And the weirdest thing about the avo, and I think why everybody loves it, is because it does do exactly that. It has a creaming factor to it. For a fat, it creams so well. For a plant fat as well.
It's fat, right?
Yeah, but it's the good kind. I mean, good essential oils coming out of this one. And again, like we said, great creaming effects, if that's what you're looking for.
Okay, so we've got our avocado. That was a perfect avo too. Going in with some parsley. And then some garlic. You can chuck it in whole, that's okay. We're gonna go in with both olive oil and some lemon. Nothing on avo hits better than some lemon. And then some salt and pepper.
Kind of just brings it all together. And just a side note, you were talking about making a mince for an hour. This mince is done.
Is it done?
Yeah, that was less than 5 minutes.
Okay, I've been doing it wrong clearly for the past while. I get so freaked out. And that should also pretty much be done. Ooh, that looks good.
This is starting to look so good. My mince is perfect. That little avo crema, or whatever you're calling it, is looking delish.
Right.
And now we just got to do the final steps, yeah?
Yeah, you just have to assemble. So you go cheese, you go mince, you wrap it up, you fry it up, and then you basically eat it with your avocado creamer. Like that. There's one done for you.
And then that goes into the pan. I've already oiled this. And we're getting our taquito on officially. I think the only thing missing here is getting some Mexican music on, having a lovely dance, and doing the best that you can.
Need some like Bad Bunny. I know he's Puerto Rican, but I mean, that's a vibe.
He's converting everybody to love that music. So this is how simple this is. We're going to have to make sure that this is a success or a hot mess. You got the paddles somewhere?
I've got the paddles ready.
Right, let's chow it. Grab one of these.
Taquito. Cheers.
Cheers.
Some of that creamer.
It's so easy. It's so easy. 3, 2, 1. A big one. A big success. Delicious success. Get this right now. Scan the QR code. You're going to be blown away. And oh, man. While we save on this, you can look forward to the rest of everything coming on your
That creamer?
Oh, this is good.
10 out of 10.
I started Soweto Creamery with the 350 SRT grant from the government. What made me start, I already had experience starting a fashion brand and a photography brand. So when I saw that ice cream on a Pinterest app. I was like, let me just try it out. I was lucky that I had created relationships with influencers like Omo Hale, Mo Taung. So when I took images of these creations, he was one of the recipients. So when he saw it, he liked it a lot. He came through, he took images, he posted it, he tagged us, and then it just blew up from there.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Feel Good fam. You're still tuned into Expresso right here on S3. Now, you guys know we love a feel-good story, and this one started with just a dream and a few R100. So our next guest used his background in fashion and photography to create what many are calling the most Instagrammable dessert in Gauteng. From humble beginnings in Jabulani to national recognition in the State of the Nation address, he is proof that innovation knows no bounds. Our Expresso team, if you guys remembered, paid him a visit 11 months ago, and today we find out how things are going since then. His name is Thando, and he's the visionary behind the Scoop Master of Soweto Creamery. So let's take a look back at when we went to go visit him 11 months ago.
I started Soweto Creamery with a 350 SRT grant from the government. What made me start, I already had experience starting a fashion brand and a photography brand. So when I saw that ice cream on a Pinterest app, I was like, let me just try it out. I was lucky that I had created relationships with influencers like Omo Hale, Mo Taung. So when I took images of these creations, he was one of the recipients. So when he saw it, he liked it a lot. He came through, he took images, he posted it, he tagged us, and then it just blew up from there.
Feel good, welcome. It's Thando from Soweto Creamery. Yes, clap for yourself. Exactly all the success you've had. We visited you 11 months ago. We just checked our visit. How has it been since then, since we featured you here on Expresso?
Ever since then, it's been great. We've been growing. Yes. We recently hit 1 million likes on TikTok.
So yeah,
we are growing, and we are grateful that you guys came through. After you guys came through, we saw people coming through. So yeah, thank you so much.
That is incredible. I know one of the things that you really wanted to do was transition from sourcing your ice cream to then producing your own ice cream. How far are we with that process?
So for 2026, we are working on training to make our own ice cream. So we want to make the whole process from pasteurizing, flavoring, and all of those things. So we no longer want to outsource our ice cream. We want to make our own ice cream, so we can ultimately franchise and have takeaway products as well.
Incredible. Another thing that you wanted to expand on was your menu. Have we expanded? Are we seeing waffles? Are we seeing coffee?
So at this point, we are focusing more on the ice cream making.
Yes.
Our menu is still the same. We are not rushing. We are taking it step by step. So yeah. So on our menu, we still have your chocolate overload, your planet sweetness, your minty immensity, your fruit pizza, which is your fruit sorbet, and then we also have our famous fluffy waffles, yeah.
That sounds delicious. Now, in today's economy, there are businesses popping up left, right, and center. How do you ensure that there's footprint into your store, and you're making sure that everybody comes through to Soweto Creamery?
So it's very important that we are always on social media and checking out trends and referencing from other brands. And if we like what we saw, we take it, we make it our own, and then we post, ensuring that we post.
No, we're going to do a TikTok together after this to help those numbers.
That's dope.
I know one of the things close to your heart, it's helping where you come from, especially the addiction in Soweto. How has that mission been going alongside your business?
So if the sales are good and great, we ensure that we do give back, and then we do motivate them and let them know that, no, we do care and we do love them. So, yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, so if the sales are great, we put money away, and then we ensure that we create those meals for them, and then as they enjoy their meals, we motivate them and let them know that they matter.
I love that there's also heart in this business. That is beautiful. What can we look forward to in 2026? I mean, you guys have grown so much in the 11 months that we last saw you. So what can we expect this year?
So in 2026, hopefully, we'll invest in those machines that create the smooth textured ice cream, and then we'll be creating our own ice cream. So that's what we are looking forward to. And then if we are confident enough, especially have volume as well, franchising opportunities will be available for people who are interested in Soweto Creamery.
Incredible. If I was to come to Soweto Creamery today, which one would you say suits me? What do I look like on the menu?
We have a flavor called Caramel Canyon.
Is that me?
Yeah, you look like
I'm Caramel Canyon.
You look like caramel.
I am excited to try some Caramel Canyon. I also heard you say franchising. Can we be a business partner? Can we do it together?
I don't mind. I mean, I like your energy, so it's going to work.
Thank you. That is incredible. Wishing you everything of the best with Soweto Creamery and, of course, all the franchising.
Thank you so much.
Incredible. Guys, when 9 o'clock comes, I'm going to Soweto Creamery. All of you guys should too. Right now, we're heading back to Cape Town. It's my girl, Carissa.
3 pains, 1 hero, Tri-Park, triple relief. Park the pain your way. Grab yours today. Available in original and lemon flavors.
Now, when a headache hits or a toothache starts, Tri-Park is ready. It's the pain powder that, of course, Gogo reaches for because she knows best. Now, Tri-Park is a triple relief powder for headaches, toothaches, and colds and flu, ready to work in just 8 seconds. Because pain never, ever waits, so why should you?
Yeah, now this month of love, celebrate the love for your Gogo with Tri-Park and stand a chance to win one of 10 1,500 cash sends. Now, all you have to do is head over to the Tri-Park Facebook page and find out how to enter. Now, your T's and C's do apply, and that's Tri-Park, the name you won't forget.
3 pains, 1 hero, Tri-Park, triple relief. Park the pain your way. Grab yours today. Available in original and lemon flavors.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
And just like that, we are back, Feel Good fam. Our next guest is a man of many talents who has truly mastered the art of the stage and the screen, from his legendary run as Simba in the West End production of The Lion King to capturing our hearts as Ramuteng Mokoena on SABC2's Muvangu. Brian Temba is an award-winning singer, songwriter, producer, and he spent over 2 decades defining what the sound of South African R&B is. He shared stages with legends like Masekela, Jonathan Butler, and today he is here to talk about his return to the music scene. Everybody, give him a feel-good welcome. It's Brian! Woo!
What an intro.
Did you like it?
I liked it.
I think we did good. That's all you. Now, look, I know that you're taking a break from acting and you said, let me go back to music. What was that decision all about?
No, you know, the thing is, the initial entry into the industry was about music.
Okay.
Nothing else but music. But music led to everything else. Led to acting, led to film scoring, led to, you know, all the other things. And I felt that when I was doing Rantumeng on Mubango, people thought, he's done with the music. He's only acting now.
Yeah.
No.
I came back with vengeance.
No, well.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, but I needed to come back. You know, after the Rantumeng stint, I had to come back and do music properly.
And talking about coming back, you released a single on the 13th of February.
Yes.
Tell us about that single.
Ratolaka is a Sotho song. So I had never written a song in Sotho.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I always write in Zulu, Xhosa, or English. So this time I was like, man, you know, a lot of people. Actually, this was sparked by something that happened in Lesotho.
Okay.
I went to Lesotho and somebody saw me and said, Rantumeng, how you doing? So, you know, this is after 2018. I mean, last time I was on screen for that show was 2018. And they still remember me as Rantumeng. So I felt that I hadn't done anything in Sotho. So this would be the right time to actually write in Sesotho to honor the Sotho people.
I think today's common thread is Lesotho here, because we had Warren
so
earlier.
you had Warren and he was talking about Lesotho, yes.
100%.
There you go.
Then we have your 5th studio album coming out in April.
Yes.
How has that changed from the first album that you made back, 17 years ago, was it?
Oh my gosh, this is too...
Many years ago.
I started recording that album in 2004.
The first one or this?
First one.
Wow.
The first one, and it came out in 2009.
Okay.
Yes, so this one is different because obviously the Sotho song is in there for the first time in Brian Temba's career. And also it's very intentional.
Okay.
In terms of, I don't know why this took me so long, but for the first time I write about my mom, you know.
Beautiful.
And I'm honoring my mom. For the first time I write about what men go through. Sometimes we don't speak about these things. We don't talk about the silent struggle that we go through as men. There's a song that it talks about it. It's called "Tears of a Man." You see, so it's different things. It's different subjects that are very intentional in this album, and that's why I love it so much.
I think in 2025, people are finally ready to open up about issues like this and then also accept and listen.
Exactly.
So thank you for doing that on this new album. Looking forward to it in April, correct?
April.
That
End of
is it.
April. The date is not there. Actually, I've come up with the title of the album now. It's called The Legacy.
Is that an exclusive here on Expresso?
It is, very much so.
Once more, what is it called?
The Legacy.
The Legacy. You've also teased us with collaborations on The Legacy. Who are some of those collabs?
One I can name is Sky Wonder, beautiful singer, and we are almost finished with the artist called Rouge.
Oh,
Rouge the rapper.
love
Yes.
Rouge the rapper.
Amazing. Yes, we're almost there with her, so we're in talks.
Incredible. Is there anybody else who you would like to still collab with, whether it's in international or local?
I think at this point it's mostly local.
Okay.
I would have loved to collaborate with Java. Yeah, definitely. There is a song that fits him, but we couldn't work together because of some, you know, company contractual situations.
Right.
So, but it's okay.
It'll come. It'll
Yes.
come in time.
At the right time.
At the right time. Okay, 2026 plans. We've got the album. What else is next for you?
Oh no, we're focusing on the album and
Album
the music and
only.
just pushing the music.
Incredible. You're not going just yet because you are performing?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Looking forward to it. We'll see you a little bit later. You need to go get those vocals all warmed up.
Yeah, okay, got you.
Incredible. All right, everybody, we're heading back to Cape Town. My two cuties, what do you have for us?
Oh man, so much goodness happening in those Jersey streets, Brian. We cannot wait for that performance in just a little bit. It just seems like legends are in studio, and listen, that definitely continues today. Now this season, value and quality takes center stage at Woolworths. With the change in season and the change in weather, Woolworths is rolling out a complete wardrobe solution for kids, from leggings and long sleeve tees to fleece as well as denim. Now it's all about those versatile pieces that you can repurpose but also mix and match for any single occasion, and that's why we brought in our legend, senior kidswear buyer Megan Peterson, who joins us this morning to showcase some of their lightweight winter essentials for our kids. And thank you for taking care of our kids, Meg. I'm so excited to get into what we have this season. I mean, it's raining in Cape Town today, and we do know that the changes are upon us. Winter is coming.
Yes.
So when it does come to winter, what are we looking forward to autumn, winter when it comes to our kids' fashion?
I think for us, our focus this season is definitely timeless, neutral colors, playful prints, and the biggest focus is texture.
Okay, I like that. All ticking the boxes that I love to wear. When it comes to value, though, I know many customers go year in, year out, season to season. Kidswear items need to also be good bang for my buck.
Yes.
So when it comes to that, what has Woolworths got?
I think our focus this season is definitely fleece, warm fabrics, rich in cotton, and they don't pull as easily as your normal fleeces do. And it ranges from toddlers all the way to 9 years old. Yeah. We've got some awesome matching sets.
Megan, stop it, that's cute.
This is our boys' toddler sets, and then we've got some girls' toddler sets.
Oh, and I love the different patterns that you're now playing with, the flowers. Come on.
Different patterns, but it's so easy to mix and match
100%.
as well. Yes, and then these start from 99, so it's a really good price. And then we've also got our polo fleece for the season. So we've got girls and boys polo fleece.
I love.
We've also got in our older kids, we have our basic fleece that starts at 159.
Yeah.
So we've got our plains, and then we've got the playful prints as well. And yellow continues to be a key color for the season.
Butter yellow, we've heard all about it.
Also for the girls, we've got the plain items. The plain items with the printed items, so you can mix and match as you like.
And the leggings are always going to be great.
These are awesome. And then we've also got some fashion items this season.
Huge.
Our carpenter joggers.
The joggers for the kids. Could even be matching the fathers.
Yes. And then creche sets,
I
top
love
to toe
that.
dressing. So we've got boys, girls. We've also got some fleece dresses, nice and warm.
You could add tights if you needed to.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then the last items is our basic tees. So we've got the girls and the boys across plains and print. These are soft touch fabrics, and these start from 69.
Beautiful. What a great price as well, hey?
And then finally, we're bringing some texture into our tees as well.
I love that. And the neutrals, like you mentioned earlier too, which is perfect for mixing and matching. The boys are perfectly sorted, so are our girlies as well. And I know we've got some great trend pieces over here that we'll get into. But let's get into our models. They're standing on the side looking so gorgy. Come on through, the girlies and the guys.
So cute.
Hello, good morning. Look at this. Okay, so what's going on here? These are some of the options that you've shown us, right?
Yeah. So we've got, we're also focusing on character. So Minnie Mouse looking adorable from top to toe. And then we've got our boys. This is a one-up of our fleece. So can we turn around quickly? So we've got some awesome prints in the back with our denim joggers. And then we've got our top to toe sets where it's the knitwear set with the matching tights.
With the tights.
So these are more key items for the season.
Isn't that cute? I mean, look at your boots as well. If you turn to the side, you can see that Minnie's also here on the side of the boot.
So we've got
Just turn a little bit. Oh,
Daisy Duck and Minnie.
So cute. Our kids are sorted, and yes, they can get dirty and play in the puddles. We know that they are so sorted. You guys look amazing. Thank you so much. You can head out. Okay, Megan, when it comes to those key pieces, maybe you can take me through some of these over here as well.
Okay, so As I said, our key for this winter season, we've got some Mickey and Minnie pieces.
I love that
essential
so much.
items that can and it's easy to tie the character back to the main range.
100%.
Also, we've got some in denim. We've got some cute little denim items.
Look at the bag.
Bringing the barrel leg through in kids as well.
Oh my gosh, the fashionistas. They start at about 3 years old.
And then for boys, we've got the knitwear with the classic indigo denim. But the knitwear could be worn with a chino to a formal event or casual on the weekend as well. So just bringing in the versatility. And then we've got some awesome jackets coming through for the season. Polo fleece lined, keeping with the cute little prints.
Yes.
We've got our
bombers.
Entry price point puffers. And this we've got from girls. We got it going across from boys to girls. So we've got the
pink and the
version
navy
for girls.
And listen, you can switch it up if you need to as well. You know what I'm saying? Girls can wear green, boys can wear a little bit of purple if they need.
I mean, girls also wear the khaki color. So this is quite awesome. We're very excited about the puffer, the Parker puffer. And then lastly, the girls' soft touch.
No, listen, I was telling our stylist earlier that I'm going to grab one of those because that looks cozy. The color is so beautiful. Okay, so we're sorted when it comes to our top clothes, our bottom clothes, our shoes. Please can we just quickly go through these because I'm seeing something like this, the Spider-Man.
Yes, bringing through character on the shoes. So we've got some high tops, got some awesome boots with the rubber soles by bringing through the suede and a little bit of the sparkle. Yeah.
Our kids are so sorted. I'm really curious why it's so important for Woolworths to focus on quality and also focus on affordability when it comes to our kids' wear.
I think the focus for us is just to give the mom a timeless product, also the kids, that can be passed on from generation to generation. So it's important to stick with the trends, but we also don't want to limit the client to be able to mix and match for all the generations to come.
I love that. And yes, you will have it passed down, but you know that it's good quality because it's Woolworths, of course. And we do want you to build your child's winter wardrobe, even starting today with our friends at Woolworths. And all of this and more, of course, available in-store, online, and on the Woolies app. All right, we'll be going to an ad break now. On the other side of it, more goodness does await you on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Thank you so much, Megan.
Thank you.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, of course, and I've got a question for you. Are you suffering from acute or chronic constipation? Well, Aspen's got you. Now, for long-term constipation relief, Aspen offers Movicol, Pegicol, and Laxon. Now, for relief from occasional constipation, you can turn to Lenolax, Lenon Glycerin, or Laxador suppositories. Now, for gradual constipation relief, there's Brooklax and Laxador tablets. So you can choose the laxative that you need from South Africa's value-leading laxatives company and help your family get the relief they need.
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
Well, with just a moment before we hit 8 o'clock in Mzansi, it's time to get into your national news headlines, and we start out in the mother city, where Cape Town Metro has issued an early drought warning as water levels are 20% lower than at the same time last year. While there is no immediate day threat, or day zero threat rather, the city is urging residents to cut back on non-essential water use, particularly for gardens and swimming pools. Now, water consumption often exceeds the target of 975 million litres per day. The city plans another consultation between June and August after the rainy season before deciding on restrictions, taking proactive steps to avoid a repeat of the 2017 to 2018 crisis. Well, sticking to news in the city, Cape Town International Airport yesterday afternoon confirmed operations were returning to normal after a fire in the international inner lane on Tuesday. Airports company South Africa says the blaze was swiftly extinguished with no injuries. Now, power was temporarily isolated for safety checks, with most systems now restored, although some manual processing continues, including baggage handling and parts of international travels. Domestic travel has normalized, while limited diversions occurred. Meanwhile, some 10 billion rand in phased upgrades remain on track, including a planned 6.39 billion rand realigned runway to boost long-term efficiency. Let's take a look further afield now at your international news-making headlines with Pope Leo, who will visit Algeria, Angola, Equatorial Guinea and Cameroon from April 13th to 23rd, marking the first major overseas trip of 2026 to the continent, where the Catholic Church is expanding fastest. Now, the Vatican says the tour highlights Africa's priority, with about 20% of the world's 1.4 billion Catholics living there. The Pontiff is expected to draw large crowds, promote development and strengthen Catholic-Muslim dialogue. He'll also visit the Canary Islands, a key migrant entry point, reflecting his Augustinian roots and North African ties. Meanwhile, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Israel on a two-day state visit aimed at deepening ties with a key partner, marking his second trip since 2017. Now, Modi met Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and received a warm welcome. In a first for an Indian Prime Minister, he addressed the Israeli parliament, telling lawmakers that India stood with Israel, quote, with full conviction, end quote, and sharing his nation's condolences over the October 2023 Hamas attack. Modi's visit underscores growing bilateral cooperation in defense, trade, technology, and innovation. Closing off now in a heartwarming cross-continental effort, American vets from Florida's Palm Beach Zoo recently helped save a white rhino named Tunza in Zimbabwe. Now, the male rhino was suffering from a parasitic eye infection that left him at risk of blindness. Collaborating with local vets and rangers at Hwange National Park's Community Rhino Conservation Initiative, the team introduced a, quote, ridiculous but effective plan. Coaxing Tunza with his favorite foods, gradually gaining his trust, and then gently administering eye drops. Over 2 weeks, he learned to tolerate human touch, with local staff trained to continue care. Now, Tunza is now in healthy conditions and also successful, showing the highlights of innovative conservation efforts, giving both rhinos and communities a hopeful future. Well, on that great note, we close off your news for this Thursday. It's time to get your final bit of sports from Raul.
Thank you so much, Chris. And one last time, let's talk all things sport and bring you the latest. And we're going to start with cricket news. And New Zealand defeated Sri Lanka by 61 runs in Colombo. And that was after a dominant all-round display. Now, recovering from 84 for 6 wickets, Mitchell Santner's 47 and Cole McConkey's unbeaten 31 lifted the team to 168 runs for 7 wickets, with Sri Lanka's chase faltering early and never recovering, slumping to 107 for 8 wickets as Rashin Ravindra claimed 4 for 27. Moving to cricket news, and let's see what the Queens are up to. The women Proteas posted 361 for 8 wickets before sealing a thrilling 16-run ODI victory over Pakistan women in Centurion. Now, Annerie Dirksen smashed 90 and took 3 for 59, while Tasman Brits added 77, with Pakistan replying with 345 runs. Now, this was led by Aisha Zafar's 75-run innings, but it fell short as South Africa clinched the series 2-0. Now, the third and final ODI will be played on Sunday in Durban. Well, rounding off things with rugby news right now, and Rassie Erasmus named a 49-man Springbok squad for their March alignment camp in Cape Town, featuring 11 uncapped players. Now, junior standouts Riley Norton, Cheswell Hurst and Marcus Miller earned call-ups, while Emmanuel Chituka and Yaku Williams also received first invites as preparations begin for 2026. Now, finally, of all things sport, we move to the footballing action that took place last night, and Paris Saint-Germain advanced to the UEFA Champions League last 16 after a 2-2 draw with 10-man Monaco, winning a 5-4 on aggregate. Now, Atlanta also staged a dramatic 4-1 comeback over Borussia Dortmund, winning 4-3 on aggregate with a last-minute penalty. Now, all this while Real Madrid edged Benfica 2-1, and that was to secure a 3-1 aggregate victory. Well, that's a roundup of all things sport for today. And of course, with the UEFA action taking place tonight, we'll bring you the latest tomorrow morning. But still, many of you wanting to get to the roads and work safely. And here's the last edition with Carissa on the latest in traffic.
Well, thank you so much, Nature Boy. Let's see what is happening on your roads for the final time. Out in Gauteng, Germiston, there is something to report, as that roadworks are underway on the N3 northbound, and that's before Van Buren Road. Now, the left lane is currently closed, and drivers headed that way should stay cautious and always remember to arrive alive. Moving over to Cape Town now in Bosmansdam, heavy congestion is building up on the N7 northbound at Bosmansdam. Now, daily commuters should definitely expect some slow-moving traffic and allow for extra travel time if that does form part of your morning commute. Well, that is where we leave your roads for now. We wish you all the best as you tackle that final bit of traffic in the morning, and we'll check in again tomorrow morning at 6. Right now, though, let's get into your weather for the rest of the country so we can prep you for the day. Starting out in Polokwane, it's your Thursday that opens up with some cloudy skies. Temperatures will range from a mild 18 and climb to a warm of 29 degrees. Now, light northeasterly winds are expected throughout the day. And looking ahead to the rest of the week, it will stay fairly warm with rain forecast come Friday. Over to Klerksdorp next, where you can expect a partly cloudy start to your day, with temperatures sitting at 17 degrees this morning and rising to a warm 30 later on. Moderate winds are coming through from the north, and from Friday onward, rain is expected to move in. Well, let's head to Pretoria next, where it's mostly sunny skies that are on the cards for today, with light northeasterly winds. Now, temperatures range between 18 and 29 degrees, but cloud cover will become the theme for the rest of the week, with increasing chances of rain as the weekend approaches. Over to Johannesburg next, where today you'll experience mostly sunny conditions. Temperatures ranging between a low of 16 and reach a high of 26 degrees. Now, you have some moderate winds coming through from the north. Showers are expected from Friday with a 55% chance of rain continuing into the weekend. Let's get into Mbombela, where your temperatures today will range between 18 and 28 with partly cloudy skies and gentle winds from the northeast. As for the rest of your week, to expect temperatures in the lower 30s with rain forecast for Friday. Out in Bloemfontein today, you'll experience mostly sunny skies, accompanied by moderate northwesterly winds. Now, temperatures, they start off at 14 and peak at 29. You are in for a fairly hot couple of days, with rain also forecast for the weekend. Moving into Richards Bay next, you'll experience sunny skies today with light southeasterly winds. Now, temperatures climb from a low of 23 and reach a high of 28. As for the rest of your week, the theme is partly cloudy skies with chances of rain reaching up to a 70% chance come Friday. The beautiful Durban, today you'll experience sunny skies on your side. Temperatures will range between 22 and 28 with gentle winds from the northeast. As for the rest of your week, expect those temperatures to be in the high 20s, peaking at 32 degrees on Saturday. Well, Mtata, let's see what's happening on your side. You'll start your day with mostly sunny skies today, a low of 16 and a high of 30 degrees with moderate winds from the east this time. As for the rest of your week, let's have a look. You can expect partly cloudy skies with chances of rain. Craddock, you're up next, a low of 13, a high of 31 degrees today with mostly sunny skies expected throughout this Thursday. And enjoy that because come the weekend, the clouds start rolling in, and on Saturday there is a 40% chance of rain. Ebeja, on your side of town, you're in for sunny days with strong winds, gusts of up to 32 kilometers per hour from the southwest. Now your temperatures will range between 16 and 25 degrees. As for your temperatures for the rest of the week, they do actually remain warm in the upper 20s, so do enjoy. Gorgeous George, you know you're going to have a good day today. You can expect cloudy skies with up to an 85% chance of rain. 13 degrees is your low with 21 as your high, but don't even worry because come Friday, that clears up for a 23-degree day. Out in the mother city, you start off your day with partly cloudy skies with moderate winds coming in from the southwest. Temperatures will range between a cooler 15 and reach 22 as your high. And looking at the week ahead, it does promise some sunshine and a bit of warmth, ideal definitely for getting in those hikes. Let's move over to Sutherland next, where you'll experience sunny skies in your side of town. Temperatures ranging from a chilly 8 degrees, but it does warm up slightly to 22. Now, moderate winds are coming through from the west this time, and you can expect temperatures in the lower 20s for the rest of your week and strong winds picking up over the weekend. Kimberly, let's see what's going down on your side. You start off your Thursday with mostly sunny skies. As for your low, it's sitting at 16 and your high is 31 degrees. Now, moderate winds are expected to come through from the southwest and sunshine dominates the rest of your week, but the rain does return Saturday as the day develops. And last but never least, it's Uppington, where today you'll experience mostly sunny skies with southwesterly winds throughout the day. Temperatures will range between 17 and 34 degrees today. So it is a hot one, but nothing that you're not used to. Do make sure that you have that SPF, that water, and hopefully that watermelon definitely within arm's reach. Hopefully we prepared you for your day ahead as well as your weekend, but we will check in again tomorrow. But to send us off into our Thursdays, Keith Dreyer from Durban. Of course, always repping Durban, the beautiful Durban. And look at this. I knew you wouldn't disappoint us, Keith. A beautiful morning view along with the water in the foreground, the hazy sun in the background with the sun just shining on through there on the horizon. Well done, Keith, and thank you so much for repping Durban so beautifully well. You are going to experience a 28-degree day today. And remember, Mzansi, we do it again tomorrow, 063-036-9649. That is how you get in touch with us directly in studio to let us know wherever you are across the globe what your morning is looking like. For now, though, let's get into the rest of the show.
When bugs invade, use Raid. Raid kills bugs dead.
Too royal. I heard it's raining in Cape Town, but here in Joburg, it's all sunshine and rainbows, and we want to keep that warmth coming by doubling your winning chances by playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand jackpot and Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot this Thursdays. Don't get left behind. Buy your tickets now in store on nationallottery.co.za, the website, the mobile app, or cell phone banking. All the details are on our Expresso social media pages, so go check them out. Make sure to get yourself in the running to win big by playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand jackpot and Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot today. My boy Raul looking so dapper in his black shirt and tie. What's going on?
Oh, well, thank you. If I do say so myself, all I need now is a lot of moolah to go with this look, and then we've completed the effect. I love it.
I love to see it, man. And we are, of course, getting into Tropica. I'm seeing some bottles being passed around the studio, shaking it up, because we're getting into such an exciting season that lies ahead. We've asked you the question on our socials, Mzansi, who would your ideal celebrity partner be for Tropica? So we've said a couple of people. Did you think of another one?
I just thought of the best answer ever.
Okay.
Nadine Roos.
Ooh, Ooh, you thought about that
If you know
one.
about her, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Fast, strong, wise, everything you need to win. And man, she's ripping South Africa on the field in ruggers. So I think this is a winner. I've won. I won this one.
I think you have. I do see that, and I want to raise you about Balwa Lecha, but hey,
okay,
that's just me.
well
That's
played,
just me.
well played.
But we'll get into your answers straight after this break, Mzansi. We'll see you now.
Listeners getting good.
I
Nice.
know.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, I'm Zazi. Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And let me tell you, this smile is here for a reason. I'm super excited because the tropical island of treasure is back for another season.
Oh, my goodness. So we've asked the question. We put many names in the hat on our part, but we want to know from you, Mzansi, who would your dream celebrity teammate be? You can let us know via voice note, of course, on our WhatsApp line or on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever you find us, drop those names there. So I was saying before the ad break.
I love that.
But Balwa.
I love it.
She is fantastic. She is a rugby player extraordinaire. And when she was in studio the last time, the reason why I say this, she taught me how to, I don't know what the terminology is, spin a ball.
Oh, yeah,
like, spin and catch a rugby ball.
Like a proper pass,
she
like
was
a tornado.
gentle and she was a leader. And I was like, I could follow this woman.
This woman has presidential qualities.
This is what I'm saying.
And it's a strength. It's everything that she has and possesses on the field. I went with Nadine Roos, actually.
Ooh.
So we were thinking like, go with superstars, go with elite athletes. Our women in South Africa are insane. Nadine Roos is fast, she's strong, she's representing South Africa on the rugby scene. So come on now, that's a winner.
What more do you
We don't even need to
need?
compete. We can just send them in for us.
And
you know
we're
what I
done.
mean?
We'll be chilling on the island catching a tan.
We win.
But as we know, Tropica Island of Treasure is back, baby. And this season is definitely going to be as smooth as ever.
is.
And before we dive right in, let's check out what you had to say about your partners.
Trying to see what's happening, and Tembilichle says, good morning, Expresso team. Happy Thursday. Yes, happy Thursday to you. I team up with Trevor Noah.
Wow.
His wit and banter would make island survival way more fun. Trevor.
As for you swimming.
The day walker.
You're the day
What do you
walker.
think? He'll just charm his way into a win, I think.
right.
He'll probably just talk up all the contestants and then like manipulate them somehow with his mouth.
Trevor Noah. Okay,
That's a great choice.
Well, let's see what Shireen says. Good morning, my Expresso fam. I'm super excited to watch. It would be Ryle. It would be our nature boy. He definitely has the willpower and mindset to take part. It would be awesome. Have a super day. Thank you for motivating us. I love the
It's
show.
probably the
We love
best.
you.
It's probably the best answer you could have come up with today. The problem is that I'm like an unfair advantage. So you're not allowed to choose me because then it's just going to be too easy, guys. So that's why I'm not allowed to be on this list. But I appreciate that so much. Yes,
He's saying that
please.
you would win immediately
Easy,
if he
just
was
too
to
easy, it's too
enter.
easy.
All right, so we've got so many flavors
Yeah.
here, the classic Tropica flavors, but I definitely have my eye on some new ones. So we've got blueberry cheesecake that I'm so excited to try my hand on.
The color just looks so
Doesn't
inviting
it?
already.
Ooh.
But listen, it's not just us here. While we try to figure out what else we're going to be trying out, Channy's also out in Josie trying something new. Channy, what you got on your side?
Hey guys, I have got my favorite. It is, of course, mango and peach. Can we do a Joburg to Cape Town cheers together?
Absolutely.
Oh, I love the sound of that. But let me just get the perfect serve. I've got ice in this one, which is going to make it even more fantastic. What does it smell
That
like?
smells
Yeah?
incredible.
Is it a winner?
It's a winner chicken dinner. I love blueberry anything, so I just know I'm going to be obsessed.
I love what, for me, I know this sounds like such a little random blur, but there's something about serving up Tropica when you kind of have ice. It's that like velvetiness that just drops in it. It kind of gives you that like island feel. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a minute I have a sip, my speeder goes on. Shanley, are you ready for this? Yeah?
I am ready.
Okay,
Well,
actually, I'm not ready, guys. Sorry. I need
Ryle
to get
is trying to ration his portions here.
Listen,
Please.
we don't rush perfection. I can't have a half a serve. I want the full one. I'm feeling jealous and left out. Let me make this official. Okay, now I'm ready. Chanley, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, cheers,
Cheers,
everybody.
to the islands.
Calories don't count when it's Tropica, okay?
Listen, I'm still dying to know what it tastes
so
like.
good.
Was that your first time? Chanley, what do you think on your side? Refreshed?
Oh, it is so delicious. This tastes like childhood.
Yes.
This was my favorite, and of course the yellow pineapple one is so delicious.
Right?
Well, the
We've
pineapple
got
is
it,
proper nostalgia. It just reminds you of, honestly,
a
all those
giver on
good-
the booze.
Yes, the perfect combination. Listen, what are the thoughts on the new flavor?
No, I'm obsessed. Like,
Yeah?
give me every single one of these bottles right now. Love blueberry, love cheesecake, blueberry cheesecake. It's an easy yes. Okay, I'm gonna have another sip.
All right, well, you can enjoy that while I plug you, Mzansi, and the rest of the good stuff right now, because the Tropica Island of Treasure is back, and this season is the biggest and smoothest one yet. That's
like
right.
that.
It's a brand new season. It's on its way, and some seriously big celebrity names are heading to the island.
Oh,
now,
goodness.
you want to talk about it?
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
this morning we are giving you an exclusive teaser of one of the celebrities joining the adventure, but we're not revealing who it is just yet. Of course, we've got to keep you guessing. So take a look and see if you can guess who the mystery celeb is.
Bestie, I'm so excited to be part of Tropica Island of Treasure. You know, I know what to pack for the beach, but this feels different. Bikinis, check. Skincare, you know I wouldn't leave without it. But between friends, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I guess we'll see on the island.
Ooh. I feel like she gave us some really good clues there.
I'm just thinking of that voice. It sounds
Yeah.
like a professional voice,
Ooh.
like a trained voice, like maybe a VO artist of some sorts. I don't know. It's
Maybe a singer who knows how to like really handle their vocals. Hey?
Chanley, what are you thinking? Did you hear that?
I heard it, and I mean, look, they're not making our lives any easier. Like, they could have done a blurred picture in Yana or something, but all we have is a voice to go by.
Sure.
I have been told I can throw out a lucky guess. And just obviously by the voice, I am going to do a shot in the dark here and say, is it Sashi Naidu?
Ooh, that's
I was
a
thinking
good
just that.
one.
I definitely can see some similarities there. Charlie, you might just be right, actually.
You might be. You know, I recently met her at the Met as well.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, she's got abs upon abs, muscles upon muscles. So I feel like if it is her, she would be an incredible celebrity
Maybe she's
contestant.
been training undercover for it.
Oh,
we never know.
Well,
Wow.
we'll have to see in Zanzi. Of course, more clues will continue coming your way. But let's check out Tropica's social media pages. The guesses have just been pouring in. And let's see what you've been saying.
We got some comments coming through, and Mosi Pudi says, I know the voice, but Aish, who is it? I feel exactly like you do, Mosi Pudi. I know
sounds
that voice,
familiar.
but who is it? Just can't put my
On the
finger
tip
on
of my tongue, I know it, I know it. Let's see what else you had to say, Mzansi, when it comes to your guesses. We've got one saying, Ramaloto, I wonder where we are going this time.
Ooh, the people are guessing. It seems like no one has full confidence on this one. I don't know what Chanley thinks as well, but listen, I'm just firstly seriously enjoying the fact that this tastes so good. It's getting me excited for the islands. And I don't know, it could be literally anybody. You know, they bring, and Tropical Island Treasure brings like the absolute stature when it comes to premium celebs.
You're
so
right.
You got to think big here.
Are we thinking presenter, actress, singer? We don't know, but she dropped some hints. She said she loves hanging out with the girls. She loves skincare. So who exactly could that be? Continue with your guesses across our socials. And Chan, my girl, thank you so much for giving us a really good clue with Sashi Naidu on your part.
Of course, guys, we are obviously in the final hour of the show, and we have EFC Legacy taking Cape Town by storm a little bit later in the show, and we just had a sound check from Brian Timber. He's performing, so we're having an ad break, and cheers. We'll see you after this.
Oh, well, definitely cheers to you, Chan. Thank you. I can't wait for that performance from Brian himself. But listen, some great guesses on your part, Mzansi. And if you haven't shared yours yet, head over to Tropica's social media pages and tell us who you think with that hashtag Tropica.
Yeah, now the official reveal will be happening on Tropica's social media platforms at 3 p.m. today. And we'll be chatting all about it right here on Expresso tomorrow morning, so you know you got something good to look forward to.
And while we're talking all things Tropica Island of Treasure, a huge congratulations to the show on its SAFTA nomination for the Zanzibar edition. And of course, to our own girl, Zanzan Mzanele Patalwa, who's also been nominated. So make sure that you cast your vote and, of course, show support wherever you can.
Yeah, now listen, if you have ever dreamed of being on Tropica Island of Treasure, auditions for Season 12 open soon. So you definitely want to go follow My Tropica for updates to find out how and where you can audition.
Wow, but for now, keep guessing, keep commenting, and stay tuned for the big reveal happening at 3 p.m. today, and stay smooth. Cheers, Riley.
Yeah.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, you beautiful people. Welcome back at your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And let's get going with even more excitement because it's fight day for the inaugural EFC Legacy Series. And it's happening at Grand West Arena tonight, baby. And now this is where middleweight champion Luke Michael defends his title against Diego Bandu in the main event. But it gets even better because there's more. We've got bantamweight champion Faiz Jacobs facing Australia's Trent Girdham in the co-main match. And then we've got someone here that's got to talk about it. The president, Cairo Howarth of EFC, joining us on the couch this morning ahead of a championship-driven fight card in Cape Town. And we couldn't be more excited. Cairo, how are you doing this morning?
Awesome. A little late night last night, getting everything ready.
Yeah.
But it was great. We had a weigh-in yesterday. Things got a little bit out of hand. Luke Michael and his opponent Diego
Was there a
Bandu
bit of
got into a bit of a scuffle backstage, which was
okay.
fun. But I mean, we're in the fight business, and they're getting into a fight effectively. But it was awesome. So there's no love lost between those two. So tonight's going to be a big one.
Okay, so everything went okay with the weigh-ins. Everyone met the weigh-ins, so the fights are on.
Everyone made their weight. Title fights are all on. We've got 4 title fights taking place this evening, which is unprecedented. First time in EFC history.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about the fights in just a bit. Obviously, making weight is one of the very important things that you need to do before getting up to the fight because you want to make this match as even as possible. Weight advantages do count. But besides all those technicalities, this is just exciting to say the least, man. What does it mean for EFC doing a series like this, the Legacy Series, and it's happening in Cape Town, which, let's be honest, this is becoming a fight capital of note in the country, yeah?
Oh, it's amazing. It's the first time we're having EFC in Cape Town since 2019, so before COVID. So it's been a long time, and it's all made possible actually in partnership with Dricus du Plessis.
Nice.
He's come on board. He supported the event with his brand Nox Hydrate, and he's making it happen. And it's also in partnership with the city of Cape Town. And it's the first time that in our history with EFC, it's the first time we've actually partnered with government. So we've partnered with the city of Cape Town. They've got behind it. So with Dricus and with the city of Cape Town, bringing EFC back to Cape Town, it's really exciting for us.
It is, man. And I think not even just for South Africans, but Africans in general are going to probably come down and want to be a part of this, especially as you see the growth in this sport and in this space. Essentially, what's getting me excited is what's actually happening on the fight card list. We've got obviously Luke Michael coming up defending his title, and then we also have Faiz Jacobs, both local boys, pretty much representing South Africa's pride of fighting, taking on, like you mentioned, the rest of the world. This is important, right? This is kind of showcasing South Africa's talent, the MMA scene. A big moment for you, I would imagine.
It's super exciting, and a big moment for these athletes. It's their opportunity to show the world that they are, up there with the best.
Are the best, yeah.
And Dricus has proved it. He's, South African.
Absolutely.
He's gone on EFC champion, gone on to become UFC champion. One of the best middleweights in the world. It's unbelievable, and he's set that path for these other athletes to follow. So tonight it's literally Cape Town's best taking on athletes from around the world.
I love that, man. And it's not just that we're talking about the best, but we also have this beautiful moment where some of the best have literally opened up the door and keeping it open for some of the younger fighters. And you've got a lot of, I wouldn't say debutants, but a lot of sort of young guns also being a part of the fight scene for tonight. Who can we look forward to? And why do you think this is also so important for the fighters, especially local fighters, being able to have their brand, have their skills showcased on this incredible platform?
Well, this is their opportunity. If you're a mixed martial artist and you want to do this professionally, you want to make a career out of it, this is how you do it. In Africa, you compete at EFC. This is the biggest fight night we've put on. The whole world is watching. You've got Dricus supporting it, and he has set that path for you to follow effectively. We've got broadcasters around the world tuning in for this. We've got millions of followers on our social media following. So the athletes have put on a show tonight will be seen around the world, and this is the opportunity for them to really launch their career internationally.
So an opportunity for us to also see the next superstar coming from South Africa, the next potential world champion. Literally. I'm going to leave it at that because we see the talent that South Africa has. You know that this is a box that's being ticked constantly. I see that there's great partnerships happening here. Obviously, it's something that you can't always do on your own. World Sports Betting had come through some incredible events. I see they are a partner for this one too. How important is this collaboration for you?
Yeah, it's amazing. World Sport Betting have been our partner also since 2019, so such a long time. They've supported us through COVID. They've invested in the sport heavily. They support the athletes themselves. They're personal sponsor for Luke Michael as well. So without that funding, it doesn't, the sport would not thrive. So partners like World Sport Betting have been instrumental in getting us to where we are today and taking EFC and mixed martial arts in Africa to the next level.
And it's all crazy to me because at the end of the day, these gentlemen are preparing for a battle for their lives, essentially, in a ring under copious amounts of pressure. You have to show up. I mean, the amount of preparation it takes to kind of get to this level, how would you describe it, essentially? Because that's what we're witnessing at the end of the day, the culmination of all of this, right?
That's exactly it. I mean, you look at the sprinters, Usain Bolt and these guys and girls, you see them competing for 10 seconds, but it's their whole life of training to get to that point. And it's the same with a mixed martial arts athlete. You see them fighting for those 5, 10 minutes, whatever it is, but these fights they've been prepping for 4 or 5 months. These fight contracts were signed, some of them 4 months ago. And it's 4 months of training every single day.
For this one moment.
And also knowing that I'm competing against you, I wake up every day knowing you're training to take my head off. So I mean, there's a lot of motivation. There's a lot of motivation. So and then it kind of just builds on each other. So it's literally months and months of build up just to get to this fight. But then you've got a whole lifetime of being a martial artist leading up to coming into that. So
maybe one question I can ask you, just to kind of continue to break down sort of narratives. There's a lot of conversation about the sport sometimes just being wild and crazy and guys just going at it. But I mean, when you understand what's being put into these efforts, you know that there's strategy, there's a lot of tact here. It's not just throwing your fist at someone, right?
It's a physical chess match almost.
Yeah.
Like if we're competing against each other and I know you're really good at jiu-jitsu, so you're a ground fighter, grappler, but I'm a really good boxer, then you're going to be trying to get me to the ground. I'm going to try to keep the fight standing. So they need to be proficient in everything, but there's tactics. So depending on who you're competing against, you'll adjust your game plan. And then obviously things change in the fight as they go.
It's so cool. So if you have any idea what we're talking about, maybe you've played Street Fighter, King of Fighters, this is an opportunity to see it in real life. Literally, this is what these guys have been training for. And Kari, I can't thank you enough for plugging us in on an incredible event happening tonight at Grand West. So go get those tickets if you haven't already. It's a spectacle, a showcase of South Africa's best, and you want to be a part of it.
All right, his vocal cords are all warmed up and he's ready to give you a stellar performance, as he always does. His name is Brian Temba, and he's here to perform Rato Laka. Make some noise.
Let me be your man. Pilong baron na kaufela. Nake rata wena. Can I call you my own? Musari wa pelo, musari wa ta pelo. Let me be your man. Pilong baron na kaufela. Bata rereta tile bata votsa varna kema. Ketwa kai. Into memoria ya rona ikopanzitwe ke maorimo o happy lepelo yaka mwana batu na karumela pomano mene hakebone ke tarata
Limo, I'm peel away. Let me be your man, but pilong baron na try baby. Kita tena wena. Can I call you my own? Can I call you my own? Let me be your pilong baron na que va bonica un fela. Imbahauna ya twanang liwena. Butle baha pilo ya ha. Ikhanza bu pilo baka. Hake bat lema. Ipatela wena fela. Jale harnyale. Rebele bana. Rezo fale moho.
I want to say thank you for prioritizing music again. We need this, we need you. And he's sticking around for performance number 2. We're not saying goodbye to you just yet. And everybody, Feel Good fam at home, you guys know we love a little cooking moment in Cape Town. We're heading to the kitchen after the ad break.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, you beautiful people. Welcome back at your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And oh, we're all feeling so good today. Doing so much in the kitchen, so much on the couch with conversations, so much entertainment. But we got to round this one off because TikTok has been inspiring us. And we're going to ask the tacos to move over because there's a new handout star in town. We're talking about crispy beef cones that have been flying across TikTok feeds, and it's easy to see why. Just imagine seasoned beef packed into crunchy golden cones, topped with cheesy goodness and burst of flavor in every bite. It's a party in your hand, perfect for sharing or impressing at a dinner table. And Carissa and I are going to valiantly attempt to take this one on again and see if it's a success or a hot mess.
To be honest, same ingredients as the previous recipe.
Pretty much, eh? So like this is already looking good.
It's going to be
It's
a
already
win.
looking like a winner.
All right, let me switch the
were
pan
you
on.
going to maybe start with the pan stuff
I
or
will
should
do
I
the
start with the
mince.
cone? Okay.
No, that will take you 2 seconds.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we've got our onions going the same as you. It's
Saute that
caramelizing,
thing.
releasing the sugar, exactly. Then we're going to go in with some peppers and just really flavor up our mince. Mince doesn't really have like too much
Hey,
flavor
the peppers
on
are
its
actually
own.
quite new.
Yeah.
Yeah, adding some vibrance and color to
Vibrance.
this. Nice.
Oh, the smell of that alone is so fresh. Then we'll go in with some garlic powder as well, because we're not using real garlic. That will add the flavor, some paprikas, as well as some chili flakes.
Sorry, just you know, it gets hot in the kitchen sometimes. Certain things are too hot to handle.
And then I need to get out the kitchen.
You don't have to sneak away the heat. Like you could just say you don't want that much spice. You know,
I
like,
didn't want the spice. My spice tolerance is not great.
That's fine.
And then tomato paste goes in as well, and that gets mixed up, fried away, and then of course we go in with the mince, and that cooks away really beautifully.
Are we gonna do an hour mincing this one
So
as
you
well?
are
Like
teaching me today that it does not need to be an hour. I'm going to push it to 30 minutes though.
Are you still putting on more than 5 minutes on your mince, guys? We're doing it wrong. I think we're going to have a culinary conundrum and find out how long do you cook your mince
I
for?
want a chef to tell me the truth. I don't trust any of you.
Give us the answers. Well, listen, once this is done and dusted,
Yeah.
it's probably going to come out looking a lot like
that.
This over here.
Which gets a little bit of red from the tomato paste and juicy. We're going to add some water as we go, and then you can continue with the cones.
Ooh. So this was a very similar sort of style to what we did earlier.
Yeah.
Adding the water, keeping that moisture level going, and kind of just keeping an eye on that. These are meals that you can be present with. So make sure that you've got people around you that can keep you present, not distract you with conversation.
It's true.
You know
no
those
music
friends.
in the background sending you.
This part, though, I'm really looking forward to. This
Yeah.
is exciting. It's kind of like one of those ice cream cones, but it's the savory edition, yeah?
Yes.
What we've done is taken one of these sort of tortilla or what's
Yeah,
it, like a normal
tortilla
wrap?
wrap, you're right.
Cut it in half, and this is the interesting part. You want to use the flat side to fold a nice sharp. You check that, so I create like a diamond, folding this out, and you can
And
see
it
also on the
makes it a
video right
cone.
now, you've got a cone like this.
I
So
wanna
let's check
try
out where we actually got the inspiration from while we attempt some of these. But yeah, check that folding technique. Again, if you do have bigger sort of sheets of these things, then you can make bigger cones, and that's a massive benefit. Maybe even if your mom's at home and she's making some rotis, then you're even in for
can you
tea, 'cause
imagine?
that's going to be good.
Stop
huh?
it, with the mince
Can
curry
you imagine
inside.
that?
Ah.
I think we should upgrade
I'm
this one. The South
done.
African edition officially will be a roti. We don't have that though, and we've just got the convenience of a pre-packed sort of wrap, so you can use that instead. But your mom's put a roti on this one.
Yo. Done. Okay, you want to cut this one for me? I also want
Yes,
to
let
try.
me do exactly that. Here's a knife. Do you say roti or roti, by the way?
So because we're in Cape Town, we say roti, but I know that everywhere else in the country,
like
it's roti.
yeah, those in Durbs, they have a roti.
Even in Joburg. Okay,
Oh,
wait,
really?
You
Okay.
started here.
Yes.
And then
Make
you go
a little,
that
yeah,
way.
yeah, there you go. Nice.
Okay.
And I notice if you make the first fold very narrow, the cone becomes narrow. If you make that first fold very big, then
You
the
get a
fold
bigger
becomes
one.
big as well. So
Alright.
I think go with big, because that means you can get a big amount of filling into it.
Go
and
big
get
or go home.
A big bang for your buck.
Okay.
And then the reason why you need to do this is because obviously when it bakes or when you are like grilling it up, it kind of like unfolds again. So this is really just going to keep the shape, keep that texture. We have also sprayed the muffin tray that we're using for this. If you've got a different type of tray, you can go ahead and use that. But I think the muffin tray is great because it has support from the sides.
100%.
So it stops this thing from falling over and doing something crazy. But add a little bit of oil to that if you can, so it doesn't like kind of connect and get stuck to the base. But
okay, so our cones go in the oven, they get baked up and crispy.
Yeah.
And then you just have to put the fillings inside and enjoy.
And this is what it kind of looks like at the end. If you are using an air fryer or oven, I mean, we're not going to give you an exact suggestion. You can scan the QR code for that. But everybody's oven is different. Everybody's air fryer is different. Normally 180 for safety. Keep an eye on it. They do go fast, so you really start looking from like 3 minutes in.
How crispy is it?
How cool does this
Ooh,
look?
it's like pretty solid.
It's proper crisp. Now we're just going to have fun.
Okay.
Right? So
what goes first?
I don't think there was much of a process, but let's add cheese, because I think that's what they did in the
at the
video
bottom.
too. Yeah. So some cheese. You're never going to complain about this. You know what I would do at the end?
Yeah.
I think once I've put all this together, I'd pop it in the oven again and get
So
this
get
to
this
melt.
melty.
Maybe pop
No,
some
you're
cheese on
right.
top as well. All right.
We need
Let's grab a
spoons.
spoon so we can get some mince in there. All right. Let me help you out here. Okay, a little bit more than that, eh?
Rationing again.
I think I'm rationing because we can make like hundreds of
There you
these.
go.
So again, be aware of how many cones that you are creating with this one. That'll determine
cute.
how much filling you can get. And
This
like
is a
I did
fun
suggest, make it
activity.
big so that you can get a big opening and get a big amount of filling inside. I'm going to pop some more cheese on the top of this as well. And voila, just like that, we are done. Of course, we've got to taste this
Cute.
one and see, is it worthy of?
I'm so
Liz, can
glad
I
we've
grab
got
one
our
for you?
avocado creamer with us again.
Cheers.
Let's pass some of that, because that's
this,
the best part.
Yeah, this is
Ooh,
like
it's
the
warm.
pudding on top.
Let's put it in.
Cheers. Another
Cheers.
Mexican dose of inspiration. Mm.
It's always going to be a yes, right?
There wasn't any doubt. 3, 2, 1. A massive success. It's
Wow.
crunchy, it's delicious, it's ooey gooey on the inside, it's warm and makes you feel fuzzy.
Wow.
I think I'm in love. Scan the QR code, guys.
Thankfully,
this is
there's
amazing.
plenty to go around. And remember, you can find it at expressoshow.com. Please go ahead and treat yourself to a delicious beef cone.
Nice.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, for the final time this morning, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And we want you to double your winning chances by playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand jackpot and Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot this Thursday.
Bring on the money, and don't forget that you need to buy your tickets before you can do that. So buy your tickets now in store. You can do it on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app and also the option of cell phone banking.
Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. The details are on our Expresso social media pages. Check it out. Go make sure you get yourself in the running to win big. I'm talking about Daily Lotto with an estimated 400,000 Rand jackpot and Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot.
A whole lot to look forward to right there. Get involved in this and also get involved in what's coming up next because Chandy's going to bring us something absolutely amazing all the way from Josie. Let's go.
I feel like we are winning here in Joburg because Brian Timber said, I want to give you guys a performance number 2. He's standing by with his single, The Only One. Make some noise. It's Brian Timber.
Hey. My number 1. Yeah. I cannot explain how you make me feel, baby. You take me from a place of nothing to a place so heavenly. Never low, no, no, never low again. Pretty baby, you make me feel so good. You take my breath away with just a kiss, oh baby. Yes you do, yes you do, baby. You turn my sorrows to happiness. Pretty baby, I'm so in love with you. You're my everything. I can't believe I found you, girl. You're everything I need. Baby girl, you show me love. That's why I love you, girl. You're my number 1, girl. You're my everything. I can't believe I found you, girl. You're everything I need. Baby girl, you show me love. That's why I love you. What you're giving me is hope and love again. Every pain and doubt I've had, you've turned to joy. I'm so in love with you, so deep in love with you. 'Cause baby, you make me strong again. Oh, you take my breath away with just a kiss, oh baby. Yes you do, yes you do, baby. Yeah. You turn my sorrows to happiness. Pretty baby, I'm so in love with you. You're my everything. I can't believe I found you, girl. Oh no, baby girl, you show me love. That's why I love you, girl. You're my number 1, girl. I can't believe I found you, girl. Baby girl, you show me. That's why I love you, girl. That's why I love you, girl. You're my number 1, girl. You're my everything. I can't believe I found you, girl. Baby girl, you show me love. That's why I love you. That's why I love you, girl. You're my number 1, girl.
Another feel-good production.